lips, you're all played out. No, you're picking all my fantasies and turn them into tears for me. I wonder if you'll ever see you're all played out. Lying and deceiving, you're never into believing the things that might do you some good. You'd rather borrow, beg, or steal just to do a deal. You sound like you're misunderstood. Oh yeah. Hey, hey, you're out. Yes, you are. You, baby. Oh yeah, yeah. You are. Baby, yes you are. Yes you are. You're out.
My car don't look like a phantom. I don't own that house in the Hamptons, and my 2 chains ain't gold at all. I can't buy you a diamond necklace. Being good with money takes practice, but somehow I don't mind at all. 'Cause no one's got what we got. We hit it up on rooftops. No matter what they say, we will do this our way. We ain't in it for the dollars, no. Just for the thrill of it. Nothing counterfeit with you. Just the thrill of it. Just for the thrill of it. Nothing counterfeit with you. Just the thrill of it. Just for the thrill of it. Just for the thrill of it. Girl, let me show you the paper. I can buy that house for you later, but you say you don't need that at all. This world is ours for the taking. Just me and you got me thinking. I swear we already made it. 'Cause no one's got what we got. We hit it up on rooftops. No matter what they say, we will do this our way. We ain't in it for the dollars, no. Just for the thrill of it. Nothing counterfeit with you. Just the thrill of it. Just for the thrill of it. Nothing counterfeit with you. Just the thrill of it. Just for the thrill of it. Just for the thrill of it. Just for the thrill of it. Nothing counterfeit with you. Just the thrill of it. Just for the thrill of it. Nothing counterfeit with you. Just the thrill of it. Just for the thrill of it. Just for the thrill of it. Just for the thrill of it. Is this a fatal attraction or something brand new? I got a strange emotion. Do you feel it too? Tell me perfect strangers. Maybe I fell for you. Maybe it's nothing major, just trying to speak the truth. What's love? What's love gonna do with us? Been having these conversations, there's something about you, more than just undercovers. I can't forget you. Tell me what's on your mind. Used to be perfect strangers. Maybe I fell for you. Maybe it's nothing major, just trying to speak the truth. What's love? What's love gonna do with us? By the way you live, get you very far. Yeah. By calling Adam up, you'll find out who you are. You line up for the bathroom, can I come in with you? I'm gonna keep it on the low. I won't be leaving too soon, show you what we could do. Don't say a word, girl, let's go. You're out of line, are you so nebulous? I wanna feel something. I can't explain why you're so fabulous. I've seen you in my dreams, the start of nothing new. Girl, what you tryna do? So just talk to me, all this is here for you. You line up for the bathroom, can I come in with you? I'm gonna keep it on the low. I won't be leaving too soon, show you what we could do. Don't say a word, girl, let's go. You're out of line, are you so nebulous? I wanna feel something. I can't explain why you're so fabulous. I've seen you in my dreams. And when the night is over,
all right, we're live. We're going stuff. Oh yeah, look at that. Time's up. Hey, look, we can show off the new full cam. The Scuzz Cam version 69. You're almost there. Good night, CJ. Take it easy.
Bye, CJ.
Ow.
How?
All right.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's just cut himself on water.
I cut myself in water.
It was frozen water, but water nonetheless.
Computer's so loud right now.
You know what?
But
I think that's been around for a while, but I don't know.
Bye.
guys,
Yeah.
I got a
Hi.
fucking achievement unlock.
Oh no.
Oh.
Cut yourself with ice.
What?
Ooh, you Titanic now, boy.
Yo, that's just cold blooded, man.
Yeah. Ah, boo.
Sorry.
Basically-
I don't apologize.
As one of my coworkers
What happened?
continuously tells me, like continuously, I'm told at work, which is just funny to me.
What?
Remember, across for attention, down for results.
Oh god.
Yes. No, but I cut my. It was basically grabbed an ice cube from the ice cube tray, like the ice maker, and I was putting it in a like a hydro flask in like a big jug, right? And they were attached, and so I kind of like bonked it on the side to break them apart, and the like connecting shard between the two of them just stabbed right in the finger.
Oh.
Ooh.
So it's like
Or-
pinprick, like a pinprick cut,
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's not.
not like a slash, but it's got
Oh,
blood.
'cause I was just thinking like a glass cut, which would be really nasty.
That's some high quality shit right there.
That's some high quality shit. Also,
Like that's
Babby's
That's a
first ice stabbing.
yeah. Maggie's first ice stabbing. We now also have. I changed my full cam my full cam frame to be an OG Windows 95 window.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah!
Version 6.9.
Yeah, brother. Got you. The Scuzz
Excellent.
Cam
Good
version
job.
6.9. Also, the motherfucking zoom car we got is an absolute is a toy, but it's a dangerous toy, that's for sure. I mean, it's a dangerous toy if you do stupid shit with it. Also, we can't do stupid shit with it yet because we have to break in the engine.
I was gonna say, what engine does it have in it?
It's just it's a V4 inline V4, but with a turbocharge.
Turbo? Yeah, okay, that's what I figured.
Pushes 270 horsepower, 275
Yeah, but
horsepower.
this kid is acting like we haven't had a fun car
Eh,
for 3 years. Like, it's not a dangerous toy. It's just a new fun toy.
It's a new fun toy. This one is a little bit more squirrely than the Rex though, because the Rex being all-wheel drive, like you
Rex handles.
feel planted. You really feel planted on the ground or on like the road. Versus this, which is front wheel drive, which when Eric, we drove it last night and we went on like this airport road that's a little bit more wide open, and I was like, when you punch it, it has torque steer, like you can actually feel like because the front tires have the
boy.
power and the steering, so you have to it's like hold the fuck on, and it's just like you actually feel it like kicking, which is really interesting, cool feeling, but. Yeah, you could definitely yeet yourself if you weren't paying attention.
Yeah, I feel like a turbo like makes a car innately more dangerous just because it's fun.
So turbo doesn't make it more dangerous. Turbo just gives it more. Actually, turbos are great. I actually love turbo cars because they are actually more gas efficient. Because you're actually using a smaller engine. I mean, they're not gas efficient if you drive it like a maniac all the time. Like no matter what, that's gonna oink the gas. But a V4, an inline V4 with a turbo, will be much more gas efficient and pump out the same horsepower as like a V6 naturally aspirated. So
Yeah,
I have
it's
a
just
turbo.
fun though.
I have a
is
turbo
what I'm saying.
before, and it is very nice.
you had you drive the Audi, right?
Yeah, and it comes baseline with the turbocharged 4. It's about the same.
A4?
I think it's A4, not the S4. But still, the
If you
turbocharged.
did the S4, then that would be the that's the
That's-
corporate charger for sure.
That's the dumb fast. It just wasn't worth it. It's like an extra, I don't know,
Yeah.
$6,000 or something just for the performance. And the S4 is just more comfortable in general.
Okay. fucking meme Medusa one. Jesus,
Got him.
got him. Oh, what's that other? Before we get started, what was that other one? I've shared it before, but it was like, no wonder why Perseus couldn't sneak up on Medusa with those dummy pink
Oh,
cheeks.
oh,
It's
yeah.
the statue of Perseus with a fucking like
Mhm.
donkers, dude.
With a dump
yeah.
truck.
Perseus statue meme. There it is. Wait, no. Where is it? Perseus statue dummy thick. Oh,
One sec.
Perseus the thick. There it is. Hell yeah, I found it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you got it. We got it.
I think that'd be kind of a nice, interesting thing to do with celebrities after they pass away. Just give them those epithets, like Jeff Bridges, the dude, the
Mhm.
duder. No, he's not dead. He just has
Bro,
cancer.
he just has he just has lymphoma. He'd be fine. No, dude, too
He's
soon.
not dead yet.
Holy crap! He got diagnosed though yesterday, right? Or not
Yeah, that was
diagnosed, but
yesterday,
he
yeah.
went public with it.
Yeah,
Hmm. Fuck cancer. That's all I gotta say.
indeed.
Yeah,
right.
well, you get no complaints.
No
Here's
complaints
a
there.
good. Here's a good version. A good version of it as well.
Yes. What is
She has awakened her.
pass away?
I still love the fact that now I can't think of his name. The voice actor that plays Snake actually voiced that line, though.
And also, P is contained in the balls or whatever.
Yes,
it
he
is.
is stored in the balls.
Pee stored in the balls.
P is stored in the balls. All right, let's do a session recap and then we can get going. Also, Roll20 updated, and I like it.
It was taking a long time for us to get into it earlier.
Yeah, so if you look
Yeah, I
on
had to
stream,
restart my computer to get in.
yeah, so if you look on the stream, like nothing is really spoilerinos here, but they updated from the DM perspective. They updated the
Yes!
page thing. Yeah,
Fuck yeah! I hated
I
the
think
way
I've
that
made
was before.
one map or one campaign here years and years ago, and I
it
can
is
already
the worst.
see how
Best interface has
relieving
needed
that
to be
is.
updated. It's needed to be updated in so long. So those who don't know, but beforehand, it wasn't this like stacked look where you could actually it scrolls down now, which is great.
It
But
was a row
previously,
across the top.
Yeah,
that
it was a
hated it.
scrolling bar across the top, and there was no way to scroll it without like grabbing the. It was bad.
Clicking
Like if
and
you wanted to
dragging it,
move
yeah.
a page, like if I wanted to move you guys, the players, like to a page that was at the end, you would have to like move them halfway and then move them again a second time.
Yep.
It's so fucking annoying. Now this is
And the worst part for me is when I'm using my dark theme
yeah,
thing.
the bar's
that-
gone.
The bar's just gone.
It's
It's you cannot see it. So I just have to click and guess where it's at.
Yeah, just blindly grasp for the scroll bar. All right, session recap time. I ain't gonna do the voiceover thing for this, but actually, fuck it, I am. Why not? Because I lied.
Gotta
All
learn
right.
to use it, damn it.
Yeah, I gotta use it. All right, episode 52, La Familia. All right, the party leaves the glimmering garage to find the looming airship descending upon them. The craft lands, and the party sees a figure flanked by armored devils. Glimmer immediately recognizes the human features of his father from a locket that he carries with him. There's a tense moment as the standoff with the fiends there's a tense moment and a standoff with the fiends, and a conversation starts. Rashad begins to parley with the party, destroying the bounty that he put on their head as a sign of good faith. In the process, he flashes a symbol of balance to Hamon and the party. It seems he is not 100% loyal to Zariel. The group joins Rashad on his airship, and Hamon finds that it is magically protected. Hamon also delves into Rashad's thoughts, which Rashad detects and rebukes the wizard. The meeting in Rashad's stateroom goes well. As Zariel's spy master, Rashad knows most of what is going on in Avernus. He knows the sword can redeem her, and he knows that Bel and the demon lords will take that moment of redemption to strike and take their stake. He hints that he would not be opposed to taking the helm of the new Archduke of Avernus, but Bel and the military-minded Lucille would be in line as well. He also hints that he knows what is inside the companion, but decides not to reveal it unless the party makes a deal with him, which they refuse for now. Trusting Rashad at the moment, the party departs and uses a trinket held by Ilya to find the Equilibrium and the Redeemed to talk with the Delphi. They arrive at the ship on the shores of the Styx, and they board it. Ilya plays with Dextra as Sketty starts to warm up to the large, monstrous cat. The Delphi greets the group and ushers them into her captain's cabin to discuss matters, noting Aphelion's change in appearance. She has a conversation with him later about what has happened and the fact that she is proud, worried, but still proud about it. The topic of Rashad is brought up, and Navelfi confirms that he is indeed an ally to the Order of Balance as far as she is concerned and knows. She asks how they plan to maintain this balance of the Blood War if they decide to return El Terrell to the material plane and also to redeem Zariel. The party does give their plan, and it seems to be coming together. As the group leaves the captain's quarters, Hamon receives a sending message from none other than Mahadi, the owner of the Wandering Emporium, telling him, Hamon, that he would like a word with him, especially now that he bears the mark of Asmodeus from one of the devils in Avernus. Previously, the devil that he previously made a deal with, Basago. Dun dun dun.
My Mahadi goes 185.
But that's where we're going to start. So
Yeah, it's an Eagle song. Come on.
I don't remember that.
My Maserati goes 185. I lost my license, so now I don't drive.
Oh, life's been good to me. Yeah,
Yeah,
or whatever that song's called.
Bro, that's some boomer
I think
music.
life's been good. You know what? Fuck you.
I think that was just an observation, not necessarily a judgment.
Oh, that's my
Hey,
Absolutely.
the Eagles are like some of the best music. Hotel California, that shit is great.
It's a banger, but it is like you can't deny it's boomer music for sure.
It's a boomer banger. Here's the thing.
It's a
Boomer
that's
music.
great. That's
Banging
a
boomers, no.
new term. No, new term.
Don't search that in Google.
One, don't Google that. Two, that is a great term, Gastroy. If a song that is indeed of the boomer age, but is an actual banger, is a boomer banger. But it's still bad. We shouldn't really. I don't know.
Hey guys,
Yeah,
how do I get back to the chat room?
What?
What?
You literally click.
Click
D&D and Crit Gang.
if you're on the Discord, scroll up to where it says D&D and Crit Gang, and then click on that, and it'll take you out of the Discord windows if that's what you're looking at.
Oh, thank you.
That was what she was looking for.
Yeah,
All right.
Couldn't figure it out.
But way too long staring at that. Where's the exit?
I'm like, ah.
How do I get out of here? All right. Cool. So as you guys are leaving the cabin, Adelphia has had her conversation with Aphelion, and she also hangs back to have a quick conversation with Ilya as well. More so talking about those who are close can kind of overhear something about a village and about a father, but it's hushed conversation, and Ilya leaves the conversation looking hopeful, and looking like she is has some, something that she needs to take care of at some point. So we kind of I think we would start with Hamon. Your eyes wide open, the sound, the voice of Mahadi trailing off within your mind at the moment. What do you do?
Now, I can't remember, and I should know, these messages can be responded to, correct?
Correct, and you have not responded to it yet.
And where am I? We're all just leaving the...
You're literally
ship,
just
right?
on the deck of the ship.
Yeah. I'll look around, make sure I'm not too close to anybody, and I'll just kind of quietly respond. This is an interesting turn of events. I think we were planning to come say hi anyway soon. Stay tuned. And then I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. As you come out, Flip, you see Sketty pinned to the ground by the large Dextra, and there's just you can't tell if they're playing or if they're fighting, and then you notice that Dextra just licks Sketty and then does the cat thing of just being does the thing exactly what Chuckles said last time, where Tuco sniffed Chibi's foot and then just started
It was so fucking funny, my God.
I'm just gonna stand there and look like, oh.
Sketty's fur is all cow-licked up in a big lick.
I'm just proud mama.
All right, so
I mean, as long as am I unmuted? Okay, as long as Dexter doesn't look like she's. I mean, I'm assuming they're playing. I don't think I would honestly have concerns about it, like seeing that piece of it. But Dexter's also like 5 times Skitty size, right?
Dexter's very large, yes.
I mean, does Sketty look like he's having fun?
I would say Sketty always looks like he's having fun.
Great. Then just do your thing.
Sketty is like that. Just all those gifs and pictures of like dogs, just like Sketty is like a very
tripping over themselves. And,
Yeah.
like falling into shit.
Exactly. He is the definition. Like it's just like if you crossed a golden retriever with a trash pile. That's what Sketty is.
That's perfect. He's perfect.
All right. Okay, so we just leave it up to you guys. You don't really know where you're gonna go in next.
Lulu, I do believe you wanted to have a word with Mahadi, correct?
She nods.
Well, if we do not have anything else or any other pressing matters at the moment, as we try to figure out what we want to do, perhaps it'd be time to go pay the what was it called again? The Wandering Emporium?
Yeah.
A visit. And get some closure with you there.
Yeah, I think I'd like to have some words with him. He's, due for a conversation.
I agree so. I think I would like to have some words as well. But just to be clear, Lulu, you're just trying to get your reprisal for what he did. Try to get to understanding, right? You're not.
I don't want reprisal. I just want some closure. I want to know why he did it.
This is more what I mean, yes, because you don't seem to be too much of the violent type. Well, unless we do turn very large, then that's quite impressive. Well, if no one else wants to...
That's when I become angry.
You'll
Everyone just stops.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, I imagine just like everyone on the deck of the ship just like stopped, deadpan, looks at Lulu, and like resumes whatever they were doing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, something to,
Also,
something
why
to-
did you have to remind me that Fred existed? Ugh.
Nice.
Why? I had forgotten.
All right, so your war machine's parked on the side there. Anybody else want to do anything more before you guys leave the Equilibrium and the Redeemed?
If we're taking, did we take any time to rest here at all? This is just a drop by, have a conversation, right?
Correct. You guys have you guys are still on a long rest since the you completed a long rest after leaving the Gleaming Garage, or the Glimmering Garage. Gleaming Garage? Which one is it?
Glittering.
Glittering Garage. Glimmering, glittering, gleaming. All of those interchangeable. The super shiny garage. Yeah, you're at long rest, so yeah, no.
Well, it's more
in the
if
garage.
people took time to have conversations or hang out, I would probably work on my spell book. But I assume we're probably just heading out.
No, I think it's even if you try to find some space here to work on your spell book, you're constantly distracted and constantly harassed by like Sketty and Dextra, basically like bounding across the deck and like knocking shit over. Like
True.
barrels rolling across the deck. Sketty gets yoked across the entirety of the deck and just like splats against the side wall or against one of the masts.
This is like the extreme version of Tuco and Chibi being distracting during a working day.
Yeah, you see Dextra like on their back, like legs in the air. Sketty jumps on top, and Dextra just does the hind foot kick and launches Sketty fucking like 15 feet in the air across the place. Go ahead, Glimmer.
I think I would want to talk to Delphi. Yeah, Delphi is her name.
Yes.
So I would find her.
So, Ilya, do you wanna work on that conversation a little bit, or are you good with what my summary was?
Summer's fine.
Okay, cool. I don't know if you wanted to add, I don't know if you want to do anything else, Ilya.
She's gonna go get new pairs of clothes.
Yes, you go to your quarters because you do work for the Redeemed for the most part, or you do crew with them. So, so Ilya leaves the captain's quarters. You see Adelphi still standing there, and she descends down into the lower decks to get a clean pair of clothes. Because even with enough prestidigitation and magical cleaning, you cannot get the idea of the scab and all of its meaty goodness out of your mind.
I just phrase it like that.
I mean, I could have said another thing, and Gastroy will probably now say it, but I'm not gonna go there. All right, so Glimmer, you can see that Adelphi is available for a conversation. She's not locked into conversation with another player.
Just keep hitting the button. So this player is unavailable.
Yeah.
This character is unavailable. All right, so Adelphi, I have a fairly important question for you because you seem like you know what the shit that's going on here.
I generally know about it. What kind of question do you have for me, Glimmer?
Alright, so I told you my dad works at Hell, right? And we know that he's got like your badge.
He's the spy master.
Right. He's offered for me to make a deal with him, but I really need to not fuck up this deal.
What was the deal for, Glimmer?
Well, that's to be decided still. It's to be written. And we're not 100% sure of his true intentions yet. But we want him to potentially be the one to take over Zariel's place.
That was explained. And to be honest, as far as I know, his actions have been true to the Order of Balance and keeping the Blood War as balanced. He's provided information for us. We've provided information for him, telling us where some of the forces for Zariel is going to strike next. He was the one that led us to know where the Soul Train was going to be traveling and how we came over that ridge and seemed to catch you all in the act of accosting it.
That is kind of big. But I just feel like this is our moment to really, get it on Hell's paper, on Hell's books, that he won't ever try to do anything to end the Blood War in any way or try to rise farther than what we're hoping.
Her eyes open wide, and she nods and says, "That is very good. And as I understand, you have made a previous deal yourself, correct?"
Once before.
Okay. Well, you may want to. I admittedly am more of the martial type and better with the sword than with the pen. You may want to find somebody who is deft at deals. One who is crafty enough to be able to write something that is ironclad. That won't be easily broken.
We are going to see Mahari, but he's
he's perfect. You should totally talk to him.
He's big hell guy.
Oh yes,
Asmodeus.
He is.
Asmodeus is like little baby boy.
I wouldn't call it the little baby boy. He is an agent of Asmodeus in Avernus. He keeps an eye out on things, but she leans in close. Mahadi has his own ambitions as well. I believe if you've been to the Wandering Emporium, you've seen the empire that he's trying to build.
Right.
The Infernal Rapture is quite the undertaking, and its employees only grow by the day for those who can't pay for the services.
Yes, that was a little bit unnerving. But I guess you're right. We will have to begin making some deals and bargains, and we're going to be all tied up in here by the end. All right. Well, thank you for your wisdom. I'll step out.
Yep, she acknowledges you with a head nod and walks out. Gives you a moment to head out to the deck and walks out behind you, a few steps behind.
Okay. Oh, are you going this way too?
Yeah. My car is that way too. Sorry.
See you later, guys.
Eclipsis, is there anything that you would want to be doing? I know you're observing Sketty, rolling around with Dextra, but as you look around the boat, You can see the rest of the redeemed, the soldiers, the knights, these kind of misfits here, all going about their business, you know, tying things down, making sure that the harpoon flingers and guns and, you know, flamethrowers are all working. Just kind of going about their business, all watching you all, just kind of out of curiosity, not really out of like not warily watching you or thinking you are all a threat, but they're all curious about these visitors who have come back.
I'm the redeemed, are they mostly like human, or is there?
They're a mix. The tokens here are all human tokens, right? But they are
Yeah,
a
that's
mix.
why.
The
That's why I'm
one
asking.
common theme among all of them is they are all female.
Okay, but like.
But they're a mix. You can see there's humans, there's half elves, there's elves of all shapes and colors. There's even a couple like Goliath here. I would even wager that you would see, you know, a halfling here or there, even a little gnome.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Man, I'm bad at. Like, I'm really charming and shit, but like I'm bad at going up to people.
Out of curiosity, are there any races outside of Faerun, like Eberron races or anything like that?
Probably not. No, not with this crew.
Got it.
They mostly come from like the Faerun cities and things like that.
Yeah.
Are there any other tieflings?
No, there are not.
Okay.
I mean, the closest thing to I would say to like a tiefling that you've seen actually is Ilya, who seems to be kind of halfway between the tiefling and the Aasimar that Aphelion is.
This is really hard. Like, I'm so.
Uh-oh, your mic just cut out.
It did.
There you go. Now it's better.
Is it okay?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'll just do this. I'll just do this for you.
No.
So
I'm gonna walk up. No, I'm gonna walk up. I'm doing this.
An up smash?
You walk up. You
Okay.
You purposely try to walk up to one of them, and then you awkwardly just bump. You do the fucking like bump in thing where she's leaning over trying to like, you know, fix this harpoon launcher, and you're just kind of like awkwardly walk up, and you both bump heads.
Oh, did my tooth get you?
What? Watch where you're walking. You're part of the group that's here, huh?
These guys, yeah. I'm with the big wigs little boy, that kid, that one.
Oh,
yeah.
Aphelion is just like he's not like flexing, but he's like definitely like showing off like his wings and shit, just like casually.
Oh yeah, the one with the one with the big head, big wings.
Yeah, definitely. You could just definitely see Aphelion across the boat, just kind of like doing like a stretch and just be like, ah, and the wings stretch out too, like, oh yeah, they're so fucking big.
Like,
can you help me?
I am, Mom.
Can you help me grab this thing over here?
You see one of the redeemed soldiers just like, Aphelion, you feel your wing get like brushed as one of them is like, fuck, Jesus, it's in your wingspan. What? Like pushing your feathers away.
Oh, sorry. Are my wings too big for you?
Just shoots you a look, just like the worst fucking like stink eye, and just goes about her business.
He's like holding something between his two wings, like, look, Mom, no hands.
Oh, your ego is too fucking big.
The member of the redeemed, she looks to you, flips this, and she just says, yeah, well, you're in good hands. I know Ilya has been traveling with you now. She's a good protector. She's one of our better healers, and really good with those runes, with those marks that she has. Saved my ass a couple times in the line of battle, and hopefully she's doing the same for you all. You how long are you? Well, it seems that you're having some important work, but maybe you ever think about doing a side job? We need more crew members here.
I feel like Flip is like super awkward, uncharacteristically so, because she's always so just like it's difficult because I feel like a Flip doesn't quite know what she wants. She does shit by the seat of her pants, and she's just like, fuck it, like whatever, like yeah, let's go, fine. And now it's just like, but this is what I want, like this is what I've seen, and this is like, you guys are so cool, and it's like a starstruck kind of thing almost, where it's like, I want to be one of you, and I have no idea how to act both in person and in character.
So
but I
as
feel,
you're standing there,
I was like, I mean, I'm traveling with these guys, but I mean, I don't really like care. But I mean, I don't know what, like, end goal wise. I mean, we've been on so many shit. I don't.
I've driven your ass so far.
The only one I really care about is the guy with a chin, and that's just because, you know, he's fun to look at. And he looks at himself in the shield, and it's pretty amusing because he's kind of dumb as rocks. But, you know, he's good for something, like driving. But yeah.
She looks at you, and I think you end that with like the awkward lean on the ballista, the harpoon flinger here, and it like and it turns, yeah, it fucking turns.
I got these really cool teeth out of it. I forgot to talk like I'm talking big teeth. I got any cool teeth out of it because I fucking go for, yeah.
She looks at you. You drank demon ichor, didn't you?
Oh yeah, a lot of it. Yeah, I'd do it again too.
Well,
That's
I do
talking about my
believe,
teeth, guys.
I do believe you would make a good fit here. If you are interested, I know Adelphi needs more crew members, and those with experience throughout Avernus are more than welcome. So, just come back whenever you're done with whatever you guys are doing. If you need to belong somewhere, the Redeemed have a home for you.
Flip's just kind of standing there like doing like that slow kind of half nod, like eyes wide, looking not down necessarily, but kind of just like, yeah, cool. Yeah, cool.
All right. So
thanks.
So yeah, so she goes back to work, going about her.
How do you part? Like fist bump? Do we hug it out? What's the cash? I'm just gonna go now. Yo, Sketty, and I just run off towards Sketty.
All right, so you run off towards Sketty, and we just watch as the camera follows her gaze as she just shakes her head and goes back to like tweaking the harpoon flinger. So yeah,
I feel like Eclipsis is accidentally charismatic.
Yeah, no, 100%.
That's the way to describe her.
100%. Just
yes.
Well, no, and that plays very well into the kind of
Y'all know I got a 20 charisma.
Well, the Levistus back like, you know, bloodline, which is basically like things just work out for her because she just accidentally will be charismatic on something. But yeah, so Ilya, as you come back out of the hold, you come up the stairs, and the dim light of the Avernus sun is blocked by Aphelion's wings as he's just kind of stretching and flapping them.
Without, like, she walks forward and without stopping, just puts a hand on the middle of his back and just shoves forward.
Okay, let's do a Aphelion dexterity save at disadvantage, and then a athletics check from Ilya.
Oof.
I love it.
Athletics.
Athletics, yes.
Please be 7. Oh.
A 15 still. Yeah. So suddenly Aphelion nearly falls on his face. He doesn't do a full face plant, but just stumbles forward, surprised by the push in the back of his back. As his wings, there's like that flutter as you probably use your wings to keep yourself upright, just like
Yep.
like 2 quick flaps to be like, oh.
And turn around in the process.
You knock over a one of the redeemed as you turn around.
Yeah.
Thump. Just a wing just back like in the back of somebody's head.
Yeah. I just look back to Ilya and just be like, look what you've done. I'll hold a hand out towards the fallen redeem to help her up.
They're just looking at you like 2 hands in the air like, what the fuck?
Ilya like pinches the bridge of her nose. If you're done preening yourself and making a nuisance on the deck, you might as well go to the eagle's nest. Damn birds like you belong.
I will go to the crow's nest.
Yeah, with a
just like a glare at Ilya, and then just like 2 big flaps, and then I'm off the ground and on my way up.
Yeah.
And then Ilya offers to help the redeem member up.
Yeah, you do the Spartan kind of like, forearm clasp with each other as you help her up.
Dylan,
you've been pushing too many fiends. All right, so Aphelion, you fly up to the crow's nest and probably mumble to yourself that it's a crow's nest, not an eagle's nest. Damn it! And then plonk up there, and you look out, and with your as you look down, you actually see probably like half a mile away. There's 3 distinct like dots in the along the river Styx. They look like war machine vehicles, small ones though.
Moving towards us or alongside us?
Parked.
What? Parked. Oh, okay.
They look like 3 devil's rides, so 3 motorcycles.
Yeah. How far away? About half a mile, you said?
Yeah. It's like right at the edge of your right at the edge of the hazy vision of Avernus.
Got it.
Kind of got that desert mirage, with the kind of haze, heat waves and stuff like that.
Yeah, I definitely can't get to them quickly or hit them with a ranged attack from here. So I'm just gonna come down and mention it to whoever's closest as I get back down.
Okay, so you go back down, and as Thesra's probably closest, and she takes out a spyglass from her side, or somebody nearby has one. She opens it up, telescopes it out, and looks in that direction that you've indicated. She shrugs and she just says, seems that there's 3 devil's rides over there, and I can't see their riders, but it's probably not a threat. 3 individuals, I wouldn't worry about it, but
Try to think if we know any groups of 3.
You've dealt with all the warlords.
Yeah, we've dealt with all the warlords, but could it be...
Does anyone seem to be pissing into the wind?
She looks back in the spyglass again. She goes, No, Smiler's not there.
Oh, okay.
Did we kill his girlfriend proper? I don't remember.
We did not. She got away.
Hmm.
Might be worth checking out in case she's got some new cronies and is coming for us, but I do not think that she's very much of a threat to us at this point.
We do have some more important things to deal with, I believe. Perhaps if we drive by these on the way out, wherever we go next. Mahadi's.
Yeah, what direction is Mahadi's from here?
Sonya can tell. He has the cat paw coin.
Yes.
He is. Avernus, I just kind of like think to it.
Follow
I
the
really
chin.
want a massage right now. Where do I gotta go?
Yeah, Aphrodite appears in your brain. Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, Sonya was having one of those contested boon rooms between Aphrodite and Ares for the longest time.
Also,
yeah.
Theseus is absolutely Sonya.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Fucking have at you, fiend! Like, I don't want to fight you. Stupid, you idiot! I will fight you instead. Like, what? Stop it. Or even
You
just
gotta-
like
you
the
gotta
fact
do the
that like
alternate mode.
what's his name? The bull is just like
He's super chill about the whole
yeah,
thing.
like
yeah.
Theseus. He's not that bad of a person. It's like, haha, you an evildoer! Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, so Sonya, you concentrate on the coin and you watch as you hold it in your hand, this kind of 3-inch diameter coin, and the paw rotates along the river Styx. Basically, yeah, in the direction of where those Devil's Rides war machines are.
All right, we just kind of like point like we gotta go that way.
Well, we
Okay.
might as well check it out on the way then.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's get
sure,
some new
look.
buttons.
Yeah, there's nothing to go wrong. Sure, of course, why not?
It's
I mean-
Asmodeus on a joyride.
Along with Mephistopheles and
God.
Yeah. And fucking what's his name? The finally the guy who you stole the Soul Train from.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he just
Mammon.
Mammon.
Oh, yeah.
Who's a
Minar's-
slug, so he's
Mammon
just like
of Minara.
gosh,
Actually,
Jabba the Hutt on a
Mephistopheles.
No, it's the three most awkward things. It's Asmodeus, who's the big boss daddy, and then you got Mammon, who's a slug, and then you got Levistus, who is a homie stuck in an ice cube.
Just a big ice cube going along on a motorcycle.
Yeah, riding on a motorcycle.
We're just dunking him in the river Styx to cool it down a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, if there's nothing else here, you guys can gather up, jump in your war machines, and head off in that direction. I'm assuming Mahadi's is the next destination for the party.
I would
Unless anyone
agree,
else
yeah.
has any other idea, yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys head off in that direction. The war machines scream to life. They all have enough gas in them to get you going. As
I'm
you
flying.
leave, oh, you're flying. Yes. I forget who's driving. I think either Flip or Ilya are
Yeah.
driving the Soul Train. One or the other. It doesn't really matter. But you guys continue.
was on a bike.
Yeah, so was Ilya. Because Hemon doesn't really like driving.
No, not at all.
So you guys continue down the Styx, following the riverbank, seeing the flow of the souls next to you. Kind of every once in a while, hearing as you get like downshift in the war machines, you hear the screams of the souls, just kind of like less screams and more just like low moans, just kind of just sad moans of the souls as they drift down the river. And as you start to approach those war machines in the distance, you can see that they look like they're scrapped together. They're nothing special. They have no regalia about them that indicates that they're any sort of war band or another war party. And you notice there are 3 figures, white-skinned, almost ivory-skinned, standing along the banks, all of them operating and working some contraption. It almost looks like a net of some sort. And as you get closer, you watch as they throw it into the river, and it sinks below the surface.
Do these look like the same things we saw at Archon's Tower?
No, they do not. They have no wings or anything like that. They don't look like the Abishai, the draconic fiends.
Got it.
As you approach, they hear the rumble of the war machines, and you can see their heads look up from the Styx. All of them bald, or with some sort of tight braids along their heads. Their eyes squint to look against the glare of the Avernus sun and the dust that blows around to figure out who the hell's coming. And as you start to approach and you get closer in your war machines, you can see that their bodies are covered in ornate tattoos as well. Their black armor, some of it looking like leather, some of it looking like some sort of chainmail. This kind of is a stark contrast against their ivory white skin.
Do they look fiendish?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Hamon has a lot of experience with random things. Does he recognize this?
Give me a Arcana check or a religion
I
check.
have a lot of experience with random things.
Oh yeah. It's all those books
I was
read
literally
in
laughing at
college.
that. A lot of experience with random things.
So both of you who are curious, you look and you can see that the first thing that catches your eye is their pointed ears.
Oh. Is it striking as some form of elvish or
Yep. Some
elven?
form of elf.
Okay.
Ilya's
Elves in hell.
starting to turn the vehicle,
Mhm.
like preparing to go around them. Obviously, not about to stop unless somebody says something.
We go through them.
Just run over their They don't seem to. They don't seem, as you guys kind of like get closer and closer. The war machine's still going. They don't. They looked up at you and then they go back to their tasks. You watch as they pull up whatever they threw into, as you cruise past, they pull up whatever they threw into the sticks. And you see almost what looks to be some sort of like... It's hard to describe. It's hard to describe what you see. Because it's almost like you don't see anything. A net is pulled up. But it contains almost what looks to be just some sort of glimmering dust. And one of these individuals takes out kind of like a flask, a large flask, and they pour this strange dust that almost blinks in and out of existence down into this flask, and they close it up, and then they throw the net back in again as they take out another what looks to be that person walks back towards the demon grinder, or not demon grinders, towards the
Devil's Ride?
Yeah, the Devil's Rides, and you see them put that big kind of, it's almost like, wine jug sized, like fucking Carlo Rossi cheapo wine sized like jug. It's a fucking jug of this strange shifting, almost like, it totally looks like the that horrible liquor that Derpy and I showed you guys the other day, a while ago.
Yeah.
The Vinique.
Yeah, Vinique.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
The shimmery, beautiful,
God, I remember that.
terrible thing.
I would message to Sonya's Hamon is in Sonya's vehicle, right?
No, Hamon is in the Soul Train.
Yeah, Sanya's just with his menagerie.
Sonya's with his menagerie of pets.
That's right. Okay, in that case, I would message Hamon just because he'd be the one I would think to. And I would just message him saying, do you think they're looking for Croectuec?
I have no idea why there would be any searching, but we did see him going to the river, so it's perhaps possible.
Oh, Hamon and Aphelion with that, well, actually, and Aphelion with that role. Hamon, you recognize that they're elves. Aphelion, you recognize that they are Shader Kai.
Which are not connected to the Abyss at all.
They're
aren't
they Underdark?
They're Shadowfell.
Shadowfell connected to the Raven Queen.
It's M,
Yeah.
guys. It's M.
So they actually would probably not be looking for Croectuec.
How many words can I say?
Message is, I think, it's just 6 seconds worth of words.
Okay. Actually, I have message too, I think. Hold on.
Oh, you know what?
I do have it. So yeah, I can respond.
I got rid. Sorry, I don't have message actually. I got rid of it.
So there's just a flyby as Aphelion dives down and just next to the window just scares the shit out of Hamon and it's just like, hey!
I would just be hanging on the side at this point, probably.
Yeah. Creating a lot of drag on the
Soul Train. Nah, the Soul Train's a fucking truck.
Mileage per soul is going way down.
So yeah, as you guys are cruising past, you watched 3 of them. One of them is like on a little like outcropping rock in the river Styx, and is the one who's taking this kind of it's a very very tightly woven net. Not like big net. They're not trying to catch fucking fish. They're trying to. It looks like they throw it down, and once again, this Shader Kai pulls up the net, and you watch as it pulls up this weird glimmering like dust. Still looking like it's wet, but
have we seen anything like it before while we've been in?
You have not? Nope.
Would I have any indication that it may be related to the Souls in the River?
Give me another Arcana check.
Okay.
I'd be interested as well, probably. So
Ooh,
a
damn,
little better,
I'm almost
better
dead.
this time.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
you guys
decent.
watch, and you can tell, just kind of doing quick fucking maths. This looks like they're like dredging the sticks.
Huh.
So it's stuff on the
They're
bottom.
digging through the bottom then.
Yep.
Sifting through, like they're sifting through the bottom then. They're trying to
Panning
find
for gold.
kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And there's any? Would I have any idea of what would be sediment in this in the sticks? Like it's.
Can we please just go talk to them?
Yeah, let's go talk to them. Yeah, at that point, I think actually, especially with that role like that, and knowing that it seems to be dredging, this would get him on to be saying, perhaps we should go see exactly what they're up to. This is not something you see every day, and that's saying a lot to say that we are in hell.
Okay.
Ilya gives a big sigh as she sits at the wheel and goes, have you not learned mind your business down here?
Oh no.
Never stop in Avernus.
Have you met
Never
them?
stop in Avernus. Didn't we just go over this?
Look, I'm a sucker for a side quest. What can I say?
Yeah, the fucking exclamation
do you
point is on his
know
mouth.
how many- Do you know how many side quests we've picked up?
Yeah,
I
this
don't
is the
even
Breath of the Wild
know what our
experience here.
end goal.
Yeah, my quest log is full. I'll start
Really is.
abandoning some older ones.
Real talk, I hate that shit. Just let me stack up all these quests I'm never gonna do.
Hey,
Please.
You're
when I did
impatient.
that shit, I did every single quest.
Yeah, I'm a explore and maybe get quests done on accident kind of guy.
Yeah, this is the
I'm a
Breath of the Wild
completionist.
experience where it's like,
I gotta
"Ooh, that's
talk
really
to-
interesting over there, but what is that?
Yeah, I
Mhm.
gotta talk to every single person. I gotta get every single quest.
All right.
No, don't
so
get me wrong. I do the same. I just don't go and do them.
as you guys pull up and stop the war machines next to the kind of a little bit far away from their devil's rides, you watch as the individuals on the shore look up and kind of give you like a sign of like hail, just like the head nod, and like a wave of acknowledgement, and then they turn their attention back to what seems to be, I guess you could say, well, there's three of them here, all of them looking distinctly different. You got this one, that one has hair. And then you got the one out in the river on kind of one of these rocky outcroppings with some
Hey,
sick fucking cornrows.
I recognize these guys.
Do you?
From the book.
Yeah, they're the
Oh,
ones.
okay.
All right.
Flip does not.
No, Flip does not. So they see that you have arrived, but they don't seem to be like threatened by you. They don't take out any weapons or anything like that, and they just they warily watch you, as they probably should with anybody who pulls up on them in Avernus. So one of them kind of like turns and like looks to you, has a hand at their hip, and speaks out first, actually, in what would be the language of the Shadowfell?
That would be, I
Is that
believe.
Sylvan?
Yeah, probably
No,
is.
Still Underdark?
No, it wouldn't be Sylvan.
No,
Sylvan
they
is Fae.
okay, I'm looking at
specifically.
them. They speak Elvish, so they speak in
Yeah.
One of them speaks out in Elvish. Does anybody know Elvish?
I don't believe I do.
Nope.
I have all the languages in all the world. I do not speak that one.
Helpless is.
I speak the 3 outer plane languages and common.
Yeah, that's basically the same thing I got going for me.
Okay, so you guys hear what sounds like a
Common,
very
do you
elegant
speak it?
elegant floral and very kind of like aloof language. It's the Asha Adonore, blah 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 blah. Like, but it's a little bit more grating coming from the Shader Kai, because the way I would imagine that the way that they speak is a little bit more direct and kind of short, to the point. So when they see that that all of you guys just kind of have blank stares on their face, they look to each other, kind of let out a laugh, and then speak in common.
Oh, okay. Because I could do something to understand it, but if they're going to switch over,
Yeah, they see that you're not, that you don't understand. What business do you have here? Excuse me, we are dredging the river Styx. I see that you've pulled up in some interesting war machines. Are you threats? Are you bandits?
No.
No, we saw your sick rides. We saw your sick ink. We wanted to know where you got it and why you would even be dredging the river. Like, what flows through here?
The one who's out on the peninsula, the one further out there, she speaks and she says, "Oh, I'm getting feedback from you." She speaks and as she pulls up another like big like dredge of this kind of this dust. She looks over and she says, "We are gathering the silt of the Styx for the long ancient souls that contain exquisite memories for the Raven Queen." And she signals to one of the other Shader Kai there, who gets an empty jug, big old jug container, and brings it over to her as she empties more of this silt into that jug, and they walk back.
Would we know anything about this Shader Kai, like, tradition thing of getting memories for the Raven Queen?
Probably they're such an obscure like race that you've only heard. I'd say every kid or everybody who's grown up in Faerun in the material plane has heard the legends of the Raven Queen, who like steals your memories or feeds off of your memories, and her Shader Kai servants.
She does not steal them.
Okay,
she borrows.
She borrows
okay,
them.
buddy.
Gosh.
Borrows without permission.
No, she wants memory. She gathers memories. Let's just say that. She wants memories and has a trove of memories in her. That's what she thrives off of. So that's basically what you know. There's like
She's a collector.
She's a collector of memories, and she basically has this her Shader Kai garner her I don't know, garner like her faith and bring her these memories to kind of like upgrade themselves, basically, to rise in the ranks of the Shader Kai, to garner her favor.
Right.
So
Aphelion would just nod. That does seem very reasonable, yes.
Real quick, just so I understand this, no offense or anything, but you're saying these souls that get stuck at the bottom of the river have been there for a long time, and you're trying to dredge them up so you have memories that can bring to your god?
As they get back to their work, the one who is kind of at the shore right now, is watching, kind of absently, dismissively says, Yes, we dredge the depths of the Styx. We come here every few cycles to find the old souls who have sunk to the bottom. Their memories are most exquisite. The Raven Queen relishes them.
What's the oldest soul you've ever found?
Millennia's old, I think. It's tough to tell. The sediment at the bottom of the Styx washes and moves with the eons, and it's all a mixture of races and time and all sorts of things. It's very good. That line comes from the one who's at the bike, who's putting it in, and you watch as he pops open the lid of that kind of big jug of sediment, the swirling sediment that's in it, and you see this kind of like vapor rise from the opening, and he sniffs it. And you watch as his eyes, immediately you see his eyes dilate, like a cat who's about to pounce. And the ivory skin of his, suddenly the veins beneath them grow black.
Shoot up souls.
Yeah. Can have his own supply.
Do the fiends or who run this place, do they ever get angry that you're purloining souls that pass through here?
The one on the shore speaks up again. We don't purloin the souls that fuel their flying fortresses and their forges. No, we leave those alone. He gestures out at the river where you can definitely, you can see full-fledged souls of beings of all shapes and sizes just drifting past in the flow of the water. Just kind of, fucking a la Hades and River Styx, obviously. Just the flow of them going through. No, we leave those alone. We do not touch those. Only the sediment, only the dirt that settles at the bottom. Souls that are forgotten, no longer of use to these fiends and their war machines and their war efforts. It's the leftovers.
Interesting.
Would
Glimmer.
there be a way to take any sort of...
Your passive perception allows you to see this. You look and see that the guy who's by the bike, he's starting to twitch.
Oh, tweaking.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Is he doing okay? He took a pretty big dose.
You watch as that guy, he starts to do the The others, the one on the shore looks to him. What did you do? You didn't open the flask. We know we're not supposed to do that. Those ancient souls, you do not know where they've come from.
He did, though. We
The
saw
one
it.
by the bike, his eyes now
Is he?
completely black, turns to the one on the shore.
I am now an infinite amount of souls. The stars call me. I am one with them. They do not bind me, nor do you, nor do any of you.
And you watch.
I'll never get high on your own supply.
Is that the normal side effect
He
of these?
sounds like a Philion.
What did he just take? Because damn if that's not better than some demon ichor.
You watch as his body starts to bulge and almost just deform as suddenly the blackness in his eyes spreads to the rest of his ivory skinned body, and then it slowly almost consumes it and takes it over as you start to see a just kind of a disgusting shape emerge from him. He actually bursts in front of your eyes.
Oh, like a big old sploot.
Yeah. So there's a big ol' fucking sploot as he bursts into... It bursts in half. Its top part kind of starts to deform as it crawls across the ground and forms up into a large shape. Let me get this guy out of the way.
I don't think this is
I'm gonna
supposed
go
to
ahead
happen.
and say that was
Oh, no.
unfortunate.
Oh no, Ilya, let's stop and see what they're doing. This is a great idea.
Bruh.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean-
more intrigued now. So
And
I wanna
then
find out what
his,
that
his
does.
legs form into 4 separate things.
I mean,
Oh,
here's the
great.
thing. We're now learning that you shouldn't snort the sediment of the River Styx. So
Were you
this was
going to
about
do that in the first place?
Well, now
It
we
could've-
know not to.
I raise my
So,
hand.
No.
I probably would have. I actually probably would have.
Yeah, we
so.
can check it off the list of possibilities.
yes.
So this large hulking shape looks around and stares at the party. And
The stars call. They call to me. They will call to you, and I will make them. You will see the stars. Yes, the stars from the depths, from the depths of the astral sea. I will eat you.
Dude, we're underground, man. What the fuck?
Can we just
what
do the
does this
stabbing thing?
Actually, Hamon's also trying to parse what he's saying. Does this reference anything that might be some sort of
Yeah.
codified significance with any
Some
sort of religious
cult or...
Yeah.
give a Glimmer and Hamon who seem.
Right, the thing I'm not proficient in is being a priest.
Oh, fucking Glimmer with his plus 13.
Yeah, what don't I have expertise in?
Not much.
Yo,
Alright,
next.
So
next question.
Glimmer, you recognize that these are. You recognize the speak of this. You've heard them. You've heard stories of this somewhere. in either you cross it in a library or some ancient tome. The speech of the stars and of the Visible Sea is or the Astral Sea this is whatever that guy snorted has opened a rift to what is star spawn.
Neat.
Gah.
Uh-huh.
God.
And this large hulking beast with fucking 6-pack abs that you can see here. He
Stellar shred.
he fucking flexes like a bodybuilder and starts to.
You said 6-pack. That's like 8-pack, bro.
Yeah, dude,
He's
that
got
guy's
a-
got like
He's fucking shredded.
It's got a lot of
I
bones
only,
up top
I only
too.
count 6. The ones up top, that's like his the bottom of his ribs, I think.
Yeah, it's back
No,
up.
but you also know that doesn't stop
Ooh,
where the
those
image
are
stops.
spooky.
Those are actually creepier than the big guy.
They are. Look at that face. Jeez.
Yeah. Big guy isn't that creepy, other than the fact that he's just flesh.
yeah, big guy seems like he would slowly approach you and you could run away. The little guys would be like hunting like velociraptors.
Oh, so
Hey,
you're
focus
so
on your net real
me.
quick, because these guys are coming after you.
Of course they are.
I will relay my knowledge of the star spawn.
Am I able to cast a spell like before they come after us?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
In that case, I will cast.
No, you don't get to because he asked.
Can I cast a spell seeing these things come out?
What
The
is
greatest
this for
initiative is
description
saying
only?
please.
Holy crap, that's something new.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Huh.
you can cast banishment.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Back to the stars.
Against
That
which
also
one?
looks nicer. Also straight up, the way that it was before, like the picture that it posted like underneath it made it hard for me to read with dark theme. This makes it easier. I can read it with everything they've done today has made dark theme better for me.
Wow.
This is perfect.
All right, so Ilya, which one are you trying to banish?
The big one.
What's your
The
DC?
scary one.
What's your saving throw save? Charisma save.
17.
Oh, charisma? Dude, pick the right thing to fucking try to.
It's a weird spell.
It is a weird
Very
spell.
strong.
I deserve to stay here.
Aha,
Believe
I
me.
won't leave.
Wow.
Crits it.
I was just trying to save you, send you back to the stars.
I think unfortunately you try to cast it mid flex and the little flex charisma bonus just got him through it. You know, just peck
Ran out of time
bounce
to
one.
flex.
Yep. Gotta get that
All right,
peck bounce.
Eclipsis, you still need to roll your initiative. Okay.
Oh, I probably could do that as well.
I forgot to click on the thingy.
I got you. Zaddy. Yeah, Zaddy. All of you are.
Zaddy, not Zaddy. Someone else is Saddy.
Hi.
Yes.
And then Spatty and his
Spatty.
Maddie and Maddie and Batty.
Big bad.
We're all the Addies.
Yeah, we're crew issue.
Dude, everybody's. What's with all these fucking high fucking rolls? All right, Glimmer, you're top of the initiative here.
I reached in my pocket, grab my patent pending gold dust, and I will shower them in like stripper glitter as I fairy fire. Yeah.
All right.
Hit with that glitter.
Okay, so fairy fire in what area?
20-foot cube, so over here, I guess. Oh, I guess it would only be 10 feet each direction.
Got that. Like yeah?
Yeah.
Sparkly.
Yeah, some sparkles. All of them need to do that. Lovely. Group check. Group check. Dex. To jump out of the way, they have to dodge the fucking glitter. Very safe throw.
Joke's on them. You don't dodge glitter.
Only one of them will. Only one of them
That
will
guy
save.
did.
One of the star spawn grew will save, but the rest of them are all glittered up. Awesome.
Dude, don't even get me started on glitter.
Mm-hmm.
You love that glitter.
Oh gosh.
Glitter is.
No, we actually have on the bulletin board thing in the break room a thing talking about the health safety concerns of glitter and to be careful with it.
Very interesting.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sure
realize
that
I
means
work
someone
with children.
spattered that board with glitter too.
All right.
Glitter
Apparently
is actually
somebody,
tiny little metallic pieces, and it can cut the intestines of children if they inhale it.
Bonus action glimmer.
God damn.
Yup.
Yep, glitter should be banned.
Get the fuck in there, Sonya.
Hell yeah.
Great.
Yeah, Sonya. By the way, this guy's definitely flexing at you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can try.
All right.
Get your anchor arms on.
What are you gonna do, Aphelion?
I'm going to use a bonus action to summon a bow, 4th level.
Right. And that spell slot.
Yep. Whoop. 4th level. So now I will fly up
Right.
60 feet. And I will attack the big guy twice at advantage.
Yes, you do.
With this one. So 25
Yeah.
and a 20.
Yeah. Both. This guy's naked. He has, like, no
14
armor.
and 14. Wait, what is... Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. Yep, that's my turn.
Okay.
So I'm
Ilya,
concentrating on that, and I'm flying I'm 60 feet up.
we just launched 60 feet in the air.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect.
I guess I'm gonna do a stab.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
Hell yeah.
Take out your Wyvern's Bane.
Yeah.
Wyvern's Bane.
I'm trying to find the wind range.
Oh, it's like right in front of you. If you open.
It's 5 feet around you and a 15-foot cone, right? Those are the two options.
Yes, correct.
I'll save it probably. I'm just gonna hit him.
Schmackarino.
Smack.
Yeah, that hits. This dude also
And
not wearing any armor.
smack.
2 smacks, 2 fat smacks. All right, both of those hit. 10 slashing on the first one. And 11 and 10. All right, so you just decapitate this thing. This little dude is like nothing. He has no armor on. He's just a little scrubby dude. He was made out of the lower torso of whatever this Shader Kai was.
The entire time as she walks up, unsheaths her sword and stabs and slices, she's just muttering, "Oh, stopping in Avernus. It's always such a good idea."
Yeah, just like taking care of these guys, going to town on them. Love it. All right, that was the next one that was up. All right, cool. Any bonus actions though, Ilya?
No. She's too distracted to throw things on people.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so the other star spawn.
Her bonus action was to complain.
Yes. I would agree with that. All right, so this other little dude here is gonna run in this direction, and leap upon the Shader Kai, who's still a little bit dumbstruck. He is going to just do a nice bite on it. Actually, no. He's going to try to jump on him and push him.
I've always wanted to know what happened if you did this.
Well, now we'll know not to bathe in the sticks, probably.
Look at how many things we're learning.
-1. That.
Never mind.
Good hostile fam.
Is it even possible for the Shader Kai to fail?
Actually,
Perfect.
might be. The Shader Kais aren't. They just kind of tangle and tumble as they both fall to the ground in a writhing mass. All right, come on.
Kinky.
Yeah, this is a good idea. I'm going to take a step forward, pulling the dagger of Pablo from my belt. If you're watching this, it'd be like turns to the left, it kind of vanishes, and then Steel and Strike is going to hit are going to try to attack 1, 2, 3, and end it right next to him for the final strike.
Does he say the name of this attack as he does it?
Striker.
Although, in the context, this is probably some more like Pablo's poking revenge or something. I don't know.
Pablo's poking.
So I don't remember. Do I have to roll attack for each one, right?
Yeah. Pablo's poking penance.
So it's
Yes.
spell. Is a spell attack?
Oh no.
Poking penance. I like it. Okay, so D20 plus 10. So I'll just roll them. So first one on the first dude is a 23, 16, 29, and a 25.
Yeah, all 3 hit.
Okay, so I'll just roll the damage. So the first one will be 28 damage, and then the next 3 will be 26, 32, and 35 on the final guy.
Go.
Yeah, so all the little homies are just absolutely evaporated.
Shoot, 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 shoot. And then I end up right here holding a dagger into the side of this dude.
Yeah.
Hola. ¿Cómo está?
Looks down at you and up next.
Ah, shit. So Wizard, I did not think that went through very carefully.
All right, so he looks around, sees Ilya and Hamon. He'll use his ability. He raises his fists in the air, and they almost seem to grow longer. Uses his creeping armor's ability.
I don't know what that is.
Slam against each creature within feet of it. So there's Hamon
Oh, I like
first. 17 to hit Hamon.
I cast the shield from my staff.
Okay, reaction. Your staff flares, the shield appears.
Whew.
Okay, Ilya, another slam attack against Ilya, an 18. That actually will meet. Okay, do you have a shield that you want for anything?
Yeah, she's gonna do that too.
Okay, so he flails around, and both of you, your magical shields. Ilya's rune appears and deflects the blow. Hamon's, I forget what yours is. Is it the fucking flaming like heart? Like it's a rosary bead?
Yeah, it appears in front of something.
It's a fucking. It's a fucking. What do you call it? The like one of those like Mexican prayer candles. Like
it's exactly what I was imagining. Yep. And there's like some energy radiating around it. You know, the halo from the art. Yeah, and that's the field.
Yeah, got the Virgin Mary candle just like yeah right in front of you. All right, that's his shit. Like, all right, Eclipsis. Step away from the triangles and back to the.
You wouldn't understand.
You're right. I wouldn't. That's why I asked what.
I did a math training for our providers this evening, and I'm creating some.
I like math.
What
Stuff for them.
are you doing working while we are playing D&D? How dare you?
To be fair, I've been working in the background too.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, but you
literally.
didn't bring it up.
I didn't bring it up. I just happened to be
You were exposed
to the DM. Yeah, it's like no one would have
not a
fucking
real
known.
gamer doing work.
No
instead
one
of
would have fucking known. Okay.
Although I also imagine, like, for Eclipsis, this is a minor inconvenience to whatever she was actually doing.
Yeah, I was petting Sketty and thinking about the
The job offer.
Forgotten. What are they? The Redeemed.
The Forgotten. What
I'm
that's
thinking
what
the
they became.
Forgotten Realms. The Redeemed. So fuck this kid right here, and all of his bootiness. What do I want to do? Oh man, how they're I don't think that'd be a good idea. I think that's a little too powerful for what. Wait, we rested?
Yeah, we rested.
Give my spell slots back. Give my spell slots. Okay. That's
That's cloud.
you,
kill.
your dog, your car, just a little bit of everything. Let's see. Who is? Damn it. Okay. I'm just. How's he looking?
Looking fine.
Like he's looking strong still.
Even that big stat did nothing.
I mean, you're damn
I
right.
mean,
He's looking
look at those
fine.
abs.
That
Yeah.
fucking 8-pack and all those muscles just
What do you
bulging.
mean all those muscles? There's like only 27 of them.
They're just so visible.
Sonya's carefully counting each one. Make sure that part.
26.
Sonya's
20
just been
Wait,
Myron
Sonya,
the
you
entire
can
time.
count that high?
When it comes to muscles.
I'm
He's
not an
guessing.
idiot. I'm perfectly average.
Oh, I never would have known. Your face is just so pretty. I just thought, it's totally not.
Okay, what are you doing?
Things you
What are
say.
doing, Eclipsis?
I'm just going to. I'm going to. Can I upcast this? Yeah, I'm gonna upcast Witch Bolt. Did you just do that? Or did I click that?
You clicked it.
I clicked that?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to, but sure. Yep.
Fortunately,
Okay.
It has
well,
advantage
then-
because of
he does have advantage because
Fairy Fire.
roll it again.
Much better.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Did
yeah,
that
that's
hit?
my damage. My damage.
That's the 25 hit. Click Witch Bolt.
Sorry. It's clicking multiple. That's why it's delayed. So apologies. Okay, so I was upcasting it. Did I say that out loud? I said
you
that out
did,
loud,
yeah.
right? Okay.
You
I'm like,
didn't say what level though, but
3, just 3.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Witch Bolt at tree. It's going, guys. It's going.
hey,
Bruh.
big damage.
37.
Now that's a lot of damage. One
Duct
second.
tape on that. Holy fuck.
I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. At first, I thought the 21 was that previous roll, and it only did 16 damage. And I was like, how the fuck did I manage 16 damage on a 3rd level?
Yeah, I saw it too. It's like you don't need to roll again. You just do the oh.
Okay. Alrighty. So we are at.
And that finishes my turn.
Fucking must-
Yeah, I was 14. I was like, what? Like I turned
Alright,
Scuds
Sonya.
down all the way in my headphones. Yeah, duh.
No, I can't because I'm on the stream. Alright.
Oh,
Sonya.
that's okay. They don't want to hear me anyway.
That's not true.
Sorry, what?
Alright, Sonya. This guy still
All
stands
right.
there.
Yeah, he's standing now. There's like no one or grumbling to myself like guy's taking more abs over. I'm gonna take with the big old Duncan pike in my hands. I'm not compensating. Just gonna be like, show you abs. Gonna give him the pike.
Piken.
A
Yeah, that'll
pike.
hit.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Wow. But when that goes through, I will use
One of the charges.
one of the charges onto summon a spectral warrior
Yeah.
from the weapon. So it would look kind of like Song as he pulls the pike out of the guy's ab. He kind of like taps it onto his back where he still has the shield, and kind of like seemingly out of the shield with the face on it, comes like this like ghostly looking Sonya creature.
Mm-hmm. Nice. All right, yeah. So yeah, this thing now is just standing there, taunting the fucking ephemeral Chad, just taunting this large muscled star spawn. Okay, so
I have more.
If I remember
I have a
correctly,
second attack, but yeah.
That was one attack.
Sorry.
Yes. So if I
Yes,
remember
sorry.
correctly, that will I need to remember what it does.
Oh
no.
And the battle's over.
Yep.
So Spectral Warrior, once in your turn when you hit a creature using a pike, you can choose to summon a Spectral Warrior, which from the weapon until the next turn, the creature has disadvantage on any weapon attack it makes against you until the start of your next. Okay.
Also, with the pike attacks, don't you still get the D8 from your paladin stuff?
Yo,
Yeah, I did not put that in.
you
so
rolled
roll-
terribly,
I
Sonya.
did. I need to add another D8 in there. Thank you.
I mean, he rolled terribly on that, but
Your
also
paladin,
he
I
can
assume there's
smite.
D8s involved.
Yeah, there's like
Yeah.
10 more D8s coming, so.
Okay, good.
Yeah, there's like at least like
Yeah.
8 D8, something
At
like
least enough D8s to put out a small, like, game
Sure.
score.
that. Hmm.
Yeah, so I will do a level 2 smite.
You need to give me another D8 too. It's from the.
Oh, you're right. There we go.
Alright.
I want the second D8 double
Mm,
in the crit.
The D8s would double in the crit, yeah.
another D8.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
trying
I
to,
rolled.
I'm trying to maximize the D8 experience right now.
Paladins.
Alright, sick.
Average.
Alright, this dude's literally skin tattered, muscles flayed. The Spectral Sonya is just sitting there taunting him, doing the fucking Raider taunt from Bronner. Just
Shooting stars playing. Given this guy's obsession, I think that's appropriate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We're just gonna send him back to space where he wants to be. No biggie.
So this guy's so messed up, I'm not gonna bother with. He's not worth this smite. I will let someone else
holds its might.
blow him over. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
That's probably
literally about to fall over. Okay, so the Shader Kai, the one in the water, you watch as their eyes grow wide, seeing the star spawn basically rip itself out from their companion, and you guys notice that there are strange tendrils coming up from the sticks, the same consistency, the same material that was in whatever the jugs were. And they wrap themselves around the Shader Kai and pull them beneath the waters of the sea.
Well, that
Oh.
was
Less than ideal.
yeah.
Sketty bounds forward.
Sketty's gonna get the killing blow.
And
Do it,
he'll
Sketty.
try to
I believe.
bite at advantage.
Come on, Sket.
22. And actually does kill.
Yes, yeah. Spicy meatball.
I like to imagine Sketty like goes for the attack and
The
just
trash
like,
missile comes through.
yeah, just like
Trash missile.
whacks into him and pushes him back into the sticks. And that's what kills him.
I'm so
Eaten by the
proud.
sticks.
Like donkey punches him.
No, it's because all of his muscles were exposed. He was able to find the perfect weak point
So you watch as that
because he's a
Groin.
dog.
So basically, Sketty bites into this large creature, and the body falls down the dust, the shoulders of the sticks, and just disintegrates into that like silt, sparkling silt, and just slowly slides back into the sticks.
So I was looking for a gif of like one of those of like a cat trying to jump across like a gap and just like flailing. That's imagining that Sketty, but I found this one instead.
Oh, the cat just
Yes.
a fucking RKO out of nowhere.
Goose slam.
Yeah. So the last remaining Shader Kai looks around in a panic and looks back to the party. What? This has never happened before. We must have. This must be a bad batch.
I swear this never happens.
Yeah. Did the Raven Queen never tell you don't get high on your own supply?
Yes, but and then you watch as what looks over on that like island where the other one was standing. You hear like the lapping of the river of the Styx. Then you watch as dozens look to be like worms and leeches, small like night crawlers, all start to emerge from the river Styx. They slowly come together, forming almost what looks to be human in shape, for out of nowhere, out of like thin air, you see a coat and the ivory face form over this writhing mass of.
Oh, this is rather unsettling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. As a player, I think I might know what that is, but would Hamon have a suspicion of what just apparated?
The answer is gross. It's gross.
It is definitely gross. That is foul.
Okay. So we are now at your turn, Glimmer.
Oh, I kept exactly one
Is
round
this
of
thing
combat.
this thing's aggressive to us?
It looks aggressive. Yes.
I will hold up the gauntlet of blasting and yell out, "Hi, excuse me, what the fuck are you?"
Good. Turn her over. Good diplomacy. Good diplomacy. Very good.
And then I will hold an action to fire the gauntlet at her if she makes aggressive moves.
Isn't it a little early to be applying gender roles?
Here, what are your pronouns?
Well, the thing is literally made out of worms, so it's kind of tough here.
It's probably a they.
Yeah, I would definitely say.
Well, get them the fuck out of here.
Collective they.
Yeah, a collective they.
A royal they.
Sure. Okay, so you hold that, Aphelion. What are you gonna do?
I'm not merciful like that. I'm going to draw back the bow and shoot a guiding bolt to start.
Or at the end of Glimmer's turn, one of his legendary actions.
Oh. It's that kind of they then,
To identify.
To identify.
As it
Would you think that,
it looks
like,
up
a
and
pile
sees
of
you,
worms-
Aphelion, flying in the sky, and will shoot 3 Eldritch blasts at you.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes.
That's
I'm
fine.
gonna sneeze it. I don't know why you're doing this.
That was I tried to get my hand up to
20,
mute the.
13, 11.
Yeah, I'll take the 20. Why not?
7 force damage, but it should be a +3 to that, so it's.
Ouch! And then I need to make a
As it
concentration
fires
check.
those 3, it gets hit by 3 scorching rays. Bap, bap,
Okay,
bap.
go ahead.
Yep. I crit my Constitution save, so I'm still concentrating on my bow.
Okay, Glimmer. Thoughts?
I assume one of the 20 hits.
Yes. The 20 will hit.
6.
Alright. Fire damage. Cool. You
We
watch
got on
as
the
it-
ropes.
As you watch as the worms get it's full damage.
Nice.
Alright, Aphelion.
Nice. Yeah. First action, guiding bolt.
Okay.
18
Hit.
for 11 radiant,
Very nice.
plus advantage on the next attack,
Yeah, it's lit up.
which is I'm gonna action surge, and I'm going to fire a 28 for 12 and a 20 on the second for another 11.
Peppering.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action. I don't think I have a bonus action I can really use. Oh wait, yes I do. I'm gonna fly behind. So I'll go like 30 feet down, and now I'm like 30 feet above and behind her, and then I'm gonna drop a clone right here, which I can do because I actually have access to
At the
that.
end of your turn, use very action.
Okay.
To
Yeah, I'll take the one again.
Just a Gatling gun of Eldritch Blast.
Yep. So 8 damage.
Yep. And then another concentration check at advantage. Oh, well, I think I get it either way. Yeah. We're fine.
Okay, cool. Ilya.
So she sees this thing comes up, and just after a moment of blinking at it, she goes, "Nope, nope, not gonna do it." Mm-mm. She throws a glyph on Aphelion and stays the hell back and lights it on fire.
Okay. Lights it on fire? Oh, sick. Nice. Like, what do you mean? Oh, okay.
Oh.
Here, I'm on your side now.
24. So we'll say.
Yep.
Okay.
I thought you meant lights a Aphelion on fire, and I was like, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you
At
were lighting the
end of-
rune on
at
fire.
The end of Ilya's turn, as you try to light it on fire, she will shoot the Eldritch Blast at you. 1, 2, 3, 18, 12, 17. 18 is the only one that hits.
You called it a she.
Hit.
They.
You guys are equating worm person with a she. Just
Ilya, would you want to
Hey,
shield that?
To be
against
fair,
damage?
what are people but worms
yeah.
in the eyes of a cosmic god?
Okay, Ilya, damage? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So you take 13 force damage. Okay.
I love the image of this thing just like, Gatling gun Eldritch blast into the sky at like Aphelion and then like at Ilya with the other hand.
I also love the,
interestingly,
the
it
premise.
shows the NPC name underneath the attacks now.
Yeah, that's new. I didn't see. It wasn't the other NPCs, were it?
That's cool.
I also
Um,
love the idea of shooting eldritch blasts and then like little worms flying.
Yeah.
In Discord
directions.
is what the full image of it.
Yeah, I really love
Dude,
the
that's
stars.
nice.
I love the star spawn stuff, but it's like so hard to use. I feel like.
Fucking figured out a way to do it. All right, so on the
Yeah,
Star Spawn's
I did.
page, on the Star Spawn's turn, it gets back at legendary actions, and it will. Let's see. It'll scan over its target. Look at Aphelion above.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Dominate.
I will react with a
I'm not a monster.
upcasting a counter spell at 4th level. I think would be the best bet.
Okay.
Wait, so how does that work again? I'm trying to remember. Does upcasting it even?
I don't think it does anything unless
Doesn't
you
do
like
anything
make
unless you upcast
the
it to
level of
the
it.
level of the spell that's going to be.
Okay, so it's 3rd level in that case. So counter spell, which means I need to roll a d20 plus 3? Or no, is it?
All right, you attempt to enter a. Hang on, 1 second. This cat is doing something.
How does it?
You have to be
It's a 10 plus the spell level, so to make an 18 there.
Okay, 10 plus this. Okay. Whew, that's rough. I will use inspiration on that.
Spellcasting ability. Remember, make an ability check. Yeah, so it's just an ability check, so it'll be straight.
Oh, so just a charisma throw, essentially.
Yeah. Not save,
Okay.
but just straight charisma.
Got it. At advantage. 24.
Got it. So yeah, you're able to. You feel literally what feels like worms digging into your mind, dominating you, like just clouding your vision as it starts to cloud and disappear, swimming across your sight. You see these like small things in like your eyesight, worms, like larvae. Then you concentrate, and we see a divine light shine within you, and send them away. Eyes,
All right.
the blank mask of its face looks up at you. You can feel the anger seething from it.
I smirk.
Of course he does.
A moan.
Oh man, it's looking still pretty good. Fucked up, whatever. It's only been hit by.
Yeah, it's looking fine.
Okay.
So mildly inconvenienced at best.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I was kind of look over because I'm still holding the dagger in front of me. Kind of pull it back to my belt. Look over at her. They, them.
Yeah.
Methuselah. And then I will just look. Oh, this is this is no good. And then I'm going to point at it. Holy words emanate, and I'm gonna cast disintegrate at it because I don't want any more. 65. DC 18 deck save. Hold it. I want to make sure before you roll. I need to make sure if I have anything. Oh,
What are your portents?
I only have one, and it's questionable. It's statistically no, I should not use it. So no, I'm not going to report.
Okay. We'll roll it saving.
Are worms dexterous? That's a good question.
I hope not. Oh, thank God.
Yes,
No, they're
but
not.
no.
Yes, but
Okay.
they are. Damn.
So you fucking.
They're pretty dexterous,
blasted
yeah.
The 65 force damage. What does this look like again?
This is just holding like it's almost like a Death Star laser that comes from the four corners of the cross. It's just like a cross, it meets the front, and then boom, just a blast of light, like same kind of golden fiery light, just a beam straight through.
Comes out of little Jesus' eyes on the cross.
Yeah, there's just like, oh, no.
It's it's the laser beam mouth dude meme.
Oh,
thing.
The word comes from the Christ's mouth.
Yeah. I just imagine you just blow a hole through the worms, and there's the ditto face peeking through.
Yeah, because this is probably one of the things that leaves a permanent hole, right? Because it's disintegrating.
I would imagine it would
but they
then
reform for sure.
reform with the worms,
will
yeah.
Reform and
But
together.
you do get that great shot of the ditto face just
through
through it, yeah.
You watch as the robes of this thing are now blasted through your disintegration ray, and you can see, the Ditto Aphelion behind it. Just this Chad Ditto Aphelion now. And the worms through the blasted hole of the robes form. You just see that you form into the writhing mass. Whatever there.
I'm sorry, like a full reform?
Like it basically just feels
like a full regeneration, or just like a
I think it's just flavor.
It has some intestines
like
back.
mending.
Mending.
Mending doesn't actually do shit, but it makes it look a little better.
And then we'll fix that right up.
We'll just go up here. I don't want it. Hey, Sonya, what you gonna do?
All right. How impossible to swim or run across this is this? Asking for a friend.
I will allow you to do a fantastic jump.
It's me. It's I'm the friend.
You could get on one of those motorcycles and jump it.
Yeah. Get on the back of mine. Get on the back of mine. We'll jump it together, Sonya.
You keep calling me dumb. And yet I have these great ideas. You want in on them.
I'm not calling you dumb.
I'm
I
saying
said your face is
yeah,
too
but you're
pretty.
all pretty dumb.
All right, Sonya, you could do do a running jump.
I will channel divinity on this for the advantage on athletics checks.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
If I'm not mistaken, the jump is, let's see, movement.
Dude, I imagine he digs the pipe down into the bottom.
It's your strength in
Oh,
feet.
you pole vault it.
Yeah.
So you can, you can do your strength in feet. So you have a 17 off this that basically outcropping right now. So yeah, a 22 athletics check. So you fucking run forward, slap your own ass with your speed ability, and just eat yourself over. Landing on the spiky outcropping, balancing yourself, catching yourself
And the
there.
pike to, plopping it in the river to like, oh god, no.
Yeah, there's that moment of like, like the windmill arms as you right yourself.
Play it off as, trying to get some water out of the sticks, and then I'm gonna draw my face on that stupid mask of yours. I'm gonna just bonk this. Stabby and stabby.
Both hit. 8.
Alright.
plus 2d8.
I don't know why it's not. I'm not rolling those in there.
Do you have the check mark checked?
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah.
Good
Anyway,
then.
I'll just roll another 2d8 here.
Nice.
Oh, I know why. What we need to do,
Hmm.
we could modifier in the bottom.
Oh, I realized I have it in there twice, so.
I hear a Momo.
It's bedtime, and that means it's time to get off the couch.
Momo shake.
Yeah.
Dog is
Oh.
shooketh.
Where do you do those modifiers? I know I've seen them with
Gear-
the
yeah,
sneak
gear
attack
to
from.
the right side says show global attack modifier. That's what. And that will be in your core. Anya, collapse these back up. But it's instead of bless, it's going. Whatever you can. Anya slab. Basically.
Oh, that's what that's for.
Yeah. So you can
Sonya's
check. You can
savory
check that. It
slap.
can basically be permanent. Now, whenever
Oh.
you do, for example, you click the Pike of the Forgotten Legion, it will do.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, yo, there's a bless one by default. Like, I just turned it on and just bless is there.
Pretty
Right.
slick.
Yeah, global. Oh no, that's attack modifier. I need to actually change. Sorry, the attack because that's not attack modifier. It's damage. We want damage modifier.
Yeah.
Dab on him.
Damage modifier. So
Global dab modifier.
slab.
Make a dab check.
Yeah. Please roll d20 plus dex to see how well you dab.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, roll a vibe check.
Yeah.
If you roll one on both, you're banned.
Yes.
You are in
Now,
fact not
now
yeet.
if we do Pike of the Forgotten Legion.
Alright, we'll try one more time.
Radiant. There. Look at it again.
Neat.
There you go.
Oh no, but now you have it additional. Now you just take it off of your pike.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
I'll take that off.
gotcha.
Oh, you can.
I got it.
You can do it on your
Yeah.
turn. Okay. Do you want to smite this bitch or no?
I'm gonna smite this bitch.
Okay. Cool. All right.
I'll just do like a lower level, so just the 3d8 there. Unless it's more subject to these things.
Okay. It ain't
First time in a long time.
Yeah. So the star spawn is going to do a on its turn or not on its turn. It's going. Damn. Can't do any of this shit. Son of a fuck. It's gonna cast its Eldritch Blast at disadvantage or advantage at Anya. Anya's face. Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast. Right.
My beautiful face.
23.
This is all gonna hit. Yeah. Oh, not the 15.
Not the 15.
Not the 15.
The other two will. That is 4 and 5 is 9 plus an additional 6 for the plus 3 on each one is 15 damage. Right.
Wow.
Ellipsis.
I will. How's the worm?
Looking pretty hurt.
Great. I'm just gonna stand there and wave. I was kidding.
I was like, I'm about to
Take
skip
my
your turn,
idea.
then fine.
Oh, I know. Fuck off.
You can steal my idea and ride the bike over. I'll allow it.
No, because I can stay. I can stay far away.
There's nothing
I'm not.
on that
I'm
island
not
for a bike.
stupid.
Melee weapons, how stupid could you be?
Let's see. Am I able to? I can witch bolt, right? Like it's not a. It's an arc of lightning, so it's not like a streak would hurt Sonya.
Correct.
Okay. Then I'm going to witch bolt again, but I'm just gonna do it at level 2 this time. Do I get advantage or no?
No.
No.
No. Okay. Because that was a fairy fire on the last one.
Yep.
It's just taking a really long time to roll.
Have you tried getting good? Hey.
What was that? I just
You
need you
obviously
to say
tried.
that right before it goes. You realize when I said it's taking a really long time to roll, I had clicked like a second and a half before that.
Oh yeah, no, I get you.
That's how fucking long it
Which
took.
level are you doing it at? You didn't say you're upcast.
I did. I said level
She said
2.
second level, yeah.
Go ahead.
Bitch.
I said, bitch.
Did you really say that?
I won't do as much damage as I did last time because that was level 3. This is 16 damage.
All right, at the end of his turn. Yep. 1, 19. Actually, no, these are not at disadvantage. That's just. And
Lol. Lol.
first 2 will hit.
Omega lol.
Is going to be 12 damage and then 9 damage.
Sorry, lol is not the
Oh,
not the hotness anymore.
21
It's
and-
Keck W now.
No. Okay. Skitty's turn. He just sits there angrily. Shadow Dancer. What can the Shadow Dancer actually? Yes. He barks at. Oh, cool. This dude is going to use bonus action Shadow Jump, and then is going to make 3 spike chain attacks on them.
Nice.
1,
Spike chain, huh?
3.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it does, right? All 3 miss, unfortunately. Oof.
Ooh, good job.
All right, yeah. There is no more. No, he has. The Star Spawn will have 1 more.
Oh my gosh, that picture though.
It's perfect.
Hamon, this will be 3 at you.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Damn, son.
This counts. Okay, hold on a second. I need to see. I have a spell. This is not elemental in any form. It's just force.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look at this. No, it doesn't work. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking all this. Nothing I can do to stop it.
Okay. First one's 5 damage. This one is 20 damage.
Okay, 25.
No, that one
No,
would
sorry,
be
it would be
'cause
17.
Yep, modifier's not doubled. Lucky.
And, yeah, and then an additional 6. 5.
That's 28 altogether. Yeah, I feel that one.
Good thing you did your workout, son.
Cantrip, by the way. Haha.
High level cantrips up for high level duders. All right, Glimmer.
Alright, seeing that this thing tried to reach into Aphelion's mind, I'm going to take out the fiddle I have and just start jam slamming on it, and move forward 30 feet, and I will counter charm.
Ooh. Whoa!
That's neat.
Whoa!
Charm without charm.
All right. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. So who are you? You're doing this on?
It's everyone within 30 feet of me.
Cool. All right. So you're just fucking jamming out, slime jam.
Yeah.
All right.
Aphelion, slap ass!
All right.
Got it.
Let the
Okay.
music.
Philion, you are ready to go ham on this thing. It is looking really hurt.
Okay, I'm going to... Where the fuck did my character sheet go? Oh, right, I was doing some editing things, so I need to pop it out again. Alright, popped out. We're going to attack it twice with my bow. Uno, dos.
Okay. First one hits. Want to
Okay.
roll your
Want to roll that D10?
Yeah. I will do such a thing. Phew. 20. So, 16. And then 11 is your damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Still up?
No, it disintegrates. It falls apart. The robes hit the ground. The writhing mass of worms starts to swarm around. You'll see it, or it's there is no longer a humanoid mass thing. However,
There are worms about.
Get your squishing shoes out.
Okay, I will use Unleash Incarnation to have. Actually, let me read this real quick, because I think I can do this, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, technically I can. Cool. Unleash Incarnation, and he's gonna slash at the things with the Sword of Zerial, because that's a weird thing that can be done. Two-handed. Whoop, a 12 gross.
That will hit.
Oh, okay. In that case, that's going to be 4 slashing and 13 radiant.
Jesus. Okay. Slash.
Which is really low rolls.
Slash
It got one.
of these.
Perfect. That's my turn.
Okay.
Actually, I will move. To
A few
Here.
amount of these insects remain. Your turn.
I guess the counter charm doesn't really matter anymore, so never mind. It's fine. Whatever.
Unless these worms are very charming or frightening.
Yes.
More fire.
More fire.
Burn the infidels.
Burn the insects.
Ilya seems to be having a fit, and she just constantly calls down this holy flame from her glyph, trying to just get rid of all of the worms.
And you do.
Purge the worm.
You finish off the worms.
Nice.
These worms will burn in holy fire.
So the last remaining amount of these star spawn worms are roasted. Ilya, give us a little description.
She's just kind of like throwing her arm up and back, and every time a new glyph appears, and it drops down just like this ray of light, and it's just one for every single worm.
Nice.
And every time she does it, she emphasizes, every time we fight something, it's so gross.
I'm pretty sure reality lagged when it did that.
So, yeah, you
They got
yeah,
that
the
ray tracing on.
ray tracing on is the graphics card cannot handle that. You mentioned busted. All right, so the worms disappear, roasted by the radiant sacred flame from Ilya. Okay. Let's take a break as we will come back to this. But
Good.
a little bit of follow up with the Shader Kai and then off to Mahadi.
Hell yeah.
5 minutes. Let's be right back.
Burb.
Alrighty. Thank you everybody who's hanging out. Ren, thank you for the help on my spelling, because spelling is up. Right back, guys. I'm going to pause this. Pause. 10 minutes. It's hard to think of stuff. All right, 10 minutes on the clock. Let's get this going. Break time. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
We all still, if it's still in hearts, take them like they're ours, then we'll leave our scars. We all kill, if it's killing time, letting life pass by, we're guilty of that crime. Oh, that's just how the story goes. One minute we're young, then we get old, and if it's all over soon, then why should I care? Long as I got a hand to hold, 1 minute is worth this waiting go. Cause if I'm alone, it means I'm going nowhere. We got no money in our pockets, but we're out all night. See the beauty in the moments that we hurt inside. When it looks like hell on earth, we'll find That's just how the story goes. A minute we're young, then we get old. And if it's all over soon, then why should I care? Long as I got a hand to hold, 1 minute it's worth its weight in gold. 'Cause if I'm alone, it means I'm going nowhere. We got no money in our pockets, but we're out all night. See the beauty in the moments that we hurt inside. When it looks like hell on earth, we'll find our paradise. Find our paradise. Find our paradise. We got no money in our pockets, but we're out all night. See the beauty in the moments that we hurt inside. When it looks like hell on earth, we'll find our paradise. Find our paradise. Find our paradise. We all steal, we all kill, we all lie, we all fall, we all steal, we all kill, we all lie, we all fall, we all.
Photo of you in my mind, on the table under lights. There's no one here but you and I. This neon town is yours and mine. And I said, hey, Carissa. Stayed up through the days and night, lay and we watched the world get light. Hey, Carissa. Sunlight, freedom in your eyes. Please don't leave now. Photo of you in my mind, on the table under lights. There's no one here but you and I. This neon town is yours and mine. And I said, hey, Carissa. Stayed up through the days and night, lay and we watched the world get light. Hey, Carissa. Sunlight, freedom in your eyes. Please don't leave now. I think it was a Honda, a 99 that we drive and play Nirvana. It never started right away.
All right. Let's get back a little bit early.
With just like an extra half ounce of mezcal.
Ooh, smoky.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, the mezcal I have is like way too smoky. It kind of overpowers everything else, which is why there's only a half ounce in here.
I gotta do another run to pick up some good mezcal. It's been a while since
Yeah.
I've that.
I bought some really cheap, really like the main note was that it was super smoky, and I was like, that sounds good. And then I was like, wait, I can't taste anything but mezcal in most of my drinks.
Oh.
That's a problem.
Dude, while we wait for more people to come back, this Star Spawn Mage, I didn't get to use it. I spawned it, ha ha ha, in the middle of the. But it has a really interesting ability where these guys are. I think these dudes are mainly meant to be in the middle of melee, or in the middle of like everybody. I also kind of won.
Nice. Freedom.
So while we're waiting for people
the
to get
Star
back,
Spawns, the Star Spawn Hulk has an ability that I used it, but it's basically really good. Obviously, if it's surrounded by people, makes that slam attack against everybody, then it does fun stuff. Also, I was just kind of like waiting for somebody like a Flipsis to use one of her patented psychic spells, because the psychic, the Hulk, has this, which is really funny. Hulk's thing, this psychic mirror. If it takes psychic damage, each creature within 10 feet of the Hulk takes that damage instead. Just does that.
Damn. Yeah.
It's just know you the psychic spell.
Yeah, it's the reverse Uno card for sure. So there's that.
Oh.
But the Starspawn Lava Mage 1 has legendary actions, which is super cool. And I think against your guys, it might have been more balanced if it was against a lower level group, but I let the cantrip legendary action only be one action. It should have been two. But it's like, I don't know, that's weird, because it basically just, you can either do cantrip, a slam, or something called feat. So it didn't get to use some fun stuff. So one, it was able to use the return to worms, obviously, which is it returns into a swarm of insects. Great. But it didn't get to use this. I would have used it on its next turn. Plague of Worms. 19 dex save, or take 5d8 necrotic damage and be blinded and restrained by masses of swarming worms. So start of each turn, blah blah blah. Then it can legendary action feed. Each creature restrained by the Plague of Worms takes 3d8 necrotic damage. The Lava Mage gains 6 temporary hit points.
Oh wow. So that can really snowball.
This one is also interesting. Reaction. When a creature within 20 feet of Larva Mage fails a saving throw, it can gain 10 temporary hit points.
Oh, that's nasty. You know all that. There's all like self healing or self preservation stuff.
We just didn't give it a chance.
No. Yes and no. Yes, but no.
Because
hit points don't stack.
That's right. Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like for enemies it probably should, just because
yes and no.
Action economy.
Well, it's like, how often do they actually get temporary hit points?
Also the dominate, your save on the dominate monster was a big, huge factor. That would have been hilarious to have a +1 bow just raining down fucking shots on
a +1 bow that does 3d6 plus 5 force damage as well.
Quick, hide in the train.
Yeah, no, it would have been bad. So that it can do that 3 times a day, but that's just like innate casting 3 times a day. And then the other one that it could have used as Circle of Death.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big AoE?
Yeah. That's a shit.
So, are we all good to try the third campaign?
I am, but I wouldn't be able to do a third day.
Yeah. Just it would alternate every other week.
Yeah, I'm down for it.
And then maybe occasionally, if we all are like, yeah, we've got nothing going on Wednesday, we could do a third on a Wednesday.
I'm fine for occasional Wednesdays.
That's
no problem.
Surprise campaign? Sure. All right.
Oh, yeah, I already said the caveat is just it's gonna be hard for me to keep everything up to date in my mind.
It's a fun idea. I don't want to spoil it since it's Neon's idea though, and I think we'll all have a lot of fun with the character creation process.
Does it involve teabagging?
Doesn't involve.
It does not involve teabagging.
I'm skeptical.
I mean, here's the thing. I guess theoretically it could involve teabagging depending on what you roll.
Oh, Neon's typing up a storm.
One of them
can. Yeah.
Advocate for teabagging. This is what I really wanted to get. One of them can. Okay, I'm in. Tell me there's a chance.
There is a chance.
What is the thing?
Actually, I would say 2 of them probably could.
This is Porkins right now. Son of a bitch, I'm in. All right, so let's we'll get back to this.
And I do want to push it, Neon. If we can push it, I'm pushing it.
Derpy ended up going to sleeps because she is exhausted, working at like 7:30. But I will cover for her, and it's okay. So, as everything wraps up here, those worms are evaporated by Ilya's radiant energy from her sacred flame. The sounds of battle are lost in the winds of Avernus as this last Shader Kai, still surviving, now shell-shocked, seeing its two companions turned into star spawn and then destroyed by the party. He stands there, or I guess she stands there. I think this one stands there. The chains, spike chains that she was wielding, dragging on the rocks here. Catches her breath and looks. Oh, I am so sorry. I don't know what happened to my. Oh no. It like looks to the three rides, looks back to the river Styx. I'm sorry.
It was their doing, not yours.
I don't even know what it was entirely their doing. It was.
Well, it was his, and I point to the corpse of the big one.
Oh, that's not even there anymore. That guy disintegrated.
Okay, I point to where he was.
Yeah,
it was his doing.
Yeah.
Yes. Says. This was a new spot for dredging. Usually move around the shores of the Styx. Try not to dredge the same place every single time. I guess these souls contain something sinister inside them.
Have you looked at where you are?
Yes.
Yeah,
but the Raven Queen, the memories from the silt of the Styx are like ambrosia to her. They're very potent. If we were to bring these back, would garner much favor from the Raven Queen.
Well, now you get 3 times the amount of favor, right?
Yeah,
that's how that works.
I get the lion's share.
She looks back to the Devil's Ride and hops over back there, takes out the jug that was filled, and actually like 3 or 4 more jugs, and just fucking eats them into sticks.
Oh, well, I guess you get no favor then.
Yeah, that was a perfectly good jug.
These are tainted. These are tainted. We've pulled all of these dredges from.
Well, before, I think it maybe a little bit serendipitous that we showed the way we did, because I think your commander is going to do this thing whether you're here or not. So right. I think perhaps there's some reason for all this, but perhaps you can return to your Queen of the Ravens and share the news that this place is no good to dredge here. Maybe figure out exactly what happened, because that was very strange.
She takes her chains and basically like runs them across one of these rocky outcroppings, making a mark. And nods to you. Advice is good. I'll mark this place as avoided by Shader Kai parties that come this way. I thank all of you. I don't know how I can repay you. I have much on me. The soul silt is back to the Shadowfell, but you're welcome to the other 2 Devil's Rides if you want them. I obviously can't take
your admiration is payment enough.
It's a dumb thing to say. I agree with it.
That's a very arrogant tool thing to say.
Yeah. All right. Well, she nods to you, Aphelion, but she looks to the rest of you. Also, Aphelion Shadow pops out of it.
Nah, it doesn't.
What? It sticks around for that long?
It's until it dies. I'm pretty sure. Let me check.
Okay. Anybody else? She looks. The Shader Kai. She looks to the rest of your group. Just curiosity. Also, have any questions for her before you has to leave? Do you guys want the rides?
Yeah. Where do you take these devil rides to get out of here? Do you not have a way to get out of here at will?
Yeah, so she reaches into her, winks at you, and she winks her pocket and takes out this dark, almost black crystal.
Yo, she's going to the Cosmic Bazaar.
We use this to get back to the Shadowfell. Can't use it every. It takes some time to gather its power back up, but it'll be ready now to return.
Getting out of here is enough for you, I would think.
How often do you or your companions or whatever show up to do this dredging?
Well, time is different here than it is in the Shadowfell. Weeks
You
in the
mentioned
Shadowfell
cycles.
are different in every plane of existence, so it's hard to tell. Ever the Raven Queen, Rose, and scouting party will head out to dredge. Multiple scouting parties across the abyss, across the Nine Hells.
I see. It's not just Avernus, then. It's wherever the Styx flows.
Wherever the Styx flows across the lower plane. Vader Kai dredge the depths.
Do you have any idea, just from my own curiosity, how frequent this might be in the context of the goings on the mortal plane? I know between here and the Shadowfell, you say the time is kind of weird, but is this something that is within the time generation, multiple generations?
It's happened. I've made several trips.
This is curious. Never heard of these things before.
So I know you're like going after like the soul dirt, like whatever dirt farming for a bird woman, but like, what, why? So we have like these coins that have souls in them. Then kind of like grab one from like one of the cars. Like, would you be able to use this?
Her eyes looks at you and she shakes her head and she's these souls the coins they're fettered, they're captured, they're imprisoned within this infernal iron. They're damned to there. They also cannot leave the Nine Hells.
So you're pretty much just poaching any freelancers you can find.
Yes, that's one way of putting it. Yeah, we try to gather the free souls that still reside along the bottoms of the river Styx. We do not take any of the ones floating along the top or in the flow of the, but sediment, the old souls, they're good. They're potent.
Hell's soul market is fucking booming.
Well, we have the souls from the river Styx. They're used to fuel those gigantic flying fortresses that Zariel pilots across the. And those coins are forged by Mammon himself to barter and garner favors across the Nine Hells. Souls are indeed a commodity. Souls themselves turn into the troops that fuel the Blood War as well. They're also potent, have a lot of rules.
So, like, would you take our memories if they were offered?
She looks at you for a moment. Are you offering?
Like all of them, but yeah, there's just one time when I was walking around in a spa with these guys naked. I look pretty good.
Don't want.
I got like a million of me looking good.
Well, if you are indeed willing to part with this, well, the Raven Queen would like such a man.
Hell
Allow
yeah,
me.
she would. Sure. Hopefully Simon doesn't forget how he got here.
Sonya, you watch as this Shader Kai out with her kind of bony white and touches forehead. Go cross-eyed for a moment. You see this silvery sliver, like a wisp, detach from your forehead and follow her finger. And you that like kind of the ringing the
Tinnitus.
yeah, tinnitus, like sensation of like a ringing in your ear for a moment. Like a feeling of like a pop as the wisp of emerald leaves your blink twice. Vader Kai smile, works it, bows to you. Thank you for
You're welcome.
the Raven Queen.
Better. Whatever it was, it involved me, and I'm amazing, so I'm just gonna spread the gospel of Sangha. You know what I'm saying? That guy knows what I'm talking about, pointing at Hamon.
I just give kind of an exasperated, yeah. But to be fair, do remember, this was given, freely from us. If Queen is ever curious about what's happening in Avernus, she may have a point of contact.
Understood. Put in. I will tell your story.
Thank you. Be sure to make me look good.
Gets back onto the Devil's Ride and revs the engine. Soul engine screams to life. Watch as she takes out that crystal, squeezes it. Suddenly, there's a thunderous kind of tearing.
She hits 88 miles per hour, is what you're telling me.
There's a ripping and tearing noise as a rift opens up in front of her, and through it you can darkness, basically. Large black winged shapes flapping across a midnight sky, and a massive black tower rising from a kind of shambles of a city. And you can see the distance more of these ivory skinned figures milling about, moving around the land. And she revs the engine and drives through it as you hear almost like a reverse of that tearing sound. Rift closes her.
Now remember, don't snort the sediment.
We all learned something very important here today.
Yes.
Oh, for the love of the gods, can we please just get going again?
To the Harveys, let's go.
Yes.
All right, so you guys get back in the war machines, fire them up again, leave the carnage of the Shader Kai behind you guys, and it doesn't take you that much longer. Following the cat's eye tiger's paw, you surmount a few more dunes and hills and crags, and as the wind blows against the outsides of these, rise again over one last little hilltop. Below you see circled horseshoe of the war machine that make up Mahadi's star. Again, you can see the colorful flags and banners flapping in the wind. Sound of bells and music filters across the air, and smell cooked food, spiced meat floats.
Spiced meats such as Hamon Iberico.
Oh god,
I could go for
hungry
some
now.
Yep.
All right. You guys see no other war machines parked outside other than ones that are kind of in the encircled horse.
Where's Lulu's in Sonya's car?
Yeah,
Correct?
she's just steely-eyed, like.
I'm not there.
She climbs
Yeah,
up on your
I
shoulder,
would-
Sonya. Points her trunk forward.
Hell yeah.
Onward!
It's gone like so Alvin and the Chipmunky.
It sounds like Yzma in cat form from Emperor's New Groove.
Yes, it does.
Oh, that's a movie I need to rewatch again. DM hasn't seen it, I don't think.
Bad
What?
llama.
Yep.
We can get your
So
wife
good.
to watch that now.
This is actually pretty important stuff. Yep.
Patrick Warburton.
All right, so Sonya, you drive forward. The parking lot outside the
Yeah.
bazaar. Right. So you arrive in the
hell
parking lot
yeah.
outside the bazaar. The same signage greets you. The no fighting, no magic, nothing, no exception. Sign up. Oh. Oh, there it is. No fighting, no spellcasting, no exception. Or all are welcome here. No fighting, no spellcasting, no. So, you guys find yourselves outside again. Park your cars. See that it is bustling as it was before, with people all over the place. As you enter in, see stepping out from behind one of the tents, ever charismatic Mahadi steps forward, big ivory smile across his face, well-groomed beard and mustache, colorful turban and robes as he opens his arms in welcome to you all. Laughs. Ah, my good Hamon. You got my message, did you not? Ah, welcome back to the Wandering Emporium. We have much to talk about. Yes.
I kind of look around at everyone else. I did indeed get your message, but I do believe my little friend here has also some conversation she wishes to have with you first, if you do not mind.
Lulu flaps forward and just does the angry elephant glare at him right in his face. And you can watch as Mahadi visibly steps backwards as she so assertively just like approaches him.
Does she headbutt him?
Yeah, she just does like she doesn't like violently headbutt him, but she just like goes up and makes uncomfortable contact with him.
Yes.
You brainwashed me. I have my memories back now. And he looks back, he looks to her. I'm sorry. It was a rash decision. You came flapping into our camp all those years ago. I don't even know when it was, but I'm sorry. We sheltered you after you were lost. Didn't want you to remember the pain that you felt when Zariel fell.
Insight check.
Like that, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Oh, right. I'm bad at this. Nice.
I'll use my inspiration on this.
22 is pretty good.
Sonya, there's something he's not mentioning.
It'd be one of those kind of sign of like the pain and
He looks back at you. Okay. There was profit involved as well. I may present myself as the perfect host and the most charismatic man in all of Avernus, but I am sometimes a slave to profit.
Just like as he says most charismatic man, I'm just gonna do like finger quotes and just lip man behind Lulu.
Ilya very quickly punches him in the arm.
Ow. Why?
No way.
You're right, my big muscular friend. You see, after I did erase her memory with water from the river Styx, I sold Lulu to some devils who may or may not have been delivering her back to Zariel.
Ooh. Well, yeah. Doesn't it seem that it would be be counterproductive to try and make her pain go away, only to sell her back into pain.
That is what I. That is why I was so surprised when she came back into the camp when you arrived not so long ago. I was assuming that she was with Zariel, but he looks at Lulu. What happened?
I don't think you deserve to know that information.
Lulu blinks once or twice and like starts to think about it, digging up a memory that she couldn't.
I grabbed something to not get pulled into her dream without my sturdy footing.
She blinks
Like,
once or
hold
twice, and Lulu speaks. She says,
I remember. I was brought back to Lulu. I was brought back by these fiends, these devils. I was brought back to Zariel. But Zariel, for some reason, could not abide my presence. She couldn't bring herself to have me near her. She sent me back to Faerun.
How long before you met us was this?
Years? Time is weird after I came back. It's been quite the time. I spent such a long time in a misty, mind-fuddled state with that otter.
"Oh yeah."
I lean over to Ilya
yeah,
and explain. We were sent to Avernus by an auto wizard.
Honestly, this is not the weirdest information I've gotten from you.
In context, it's actually quite normal, to be fair. It's very cute otter. Very powerful mage.
Unfortunately, no otters to hold hands with, but...
What exactly did they pay you?
So, well, Lulu also explains that basically the river, the water from the river Styx, really fucked her up. Mahadi, I'll just have Mahadi explain this because it's kind of hard to do it. He explains that the water from the river Styx gives, if you enter the river Styx, it will basically put the feeble mind spell on you.
Indefinitely?
With a very, very gnarly save. So yes, basically indefinitely.
So your feeble mind makes you essentially a walking potato, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like you can't think, you can't cast, your intelligence like nothing, right?
Yes, correct. So Mahadi will explain this to you, and this is something that's actually really interesting now that you're so far into the campaign. You have never thought about going into trying to do a bath in the river Styx.
Oh, we've thought about it.
Yeah.
We've just thought better of it.
Right. So
weirdly
it is
enough.
For us.
So unless you're immune to the river's effects, a creature that drinks from the Styx or enters the river is hit by a feeble mind spell with a DC save of 20. The creature must repeat that saving throw whenever it starts its turn in the river until it fails to save. A feeble-minded creature cannot drink, blah blah blah. But the feeble mind spell itself is you're blasted with psychic damage, which isn't the thing though, but on a failed save, so if you get fucked up by the river, your intelligence and charisma scores become 1. You can't cast any spells, activate magic items, or understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way. The creature can, however, identify its friends, follow them, and even protect them. At the end of every 30 days, the creature can repeat its saving throw against this spell. If it
30 days.
Yes, but also the DC on this spell, because it's the river Styx casting it, is still a DC 20 at the end of 30 days. You have a charisma, you have an intelligence score of 1.
So that you have to roll a crit. That's the only possible way to save.
No. In this case, no. because critical success in this would not save you. You have your intelligence is 1. The score is 1.
Oh,
you have
so you have a
-5 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even a crit won't save you.
The only way is that is having a friend or an ally cure you from it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Greater restoration, I assume.
Yeah, something like that. So
wish.
No, yeah, or a wish. Yeah, I wish you were.
Or
stupid.
remove curse.
Yeah.
Might.
Probably one of those things. But yeah, feeble-minded as a spell itself is pretty gnarly.
Actually, I think it would be dispel magic.
Possibly. Yeah, high enough.
There's a little caveats on it, but yeah.
Yeah. It's a whatever the DM says you're allowed to use spell.
Right, in this
Well,
case
so
it's
is every other
weird. So
spell.
Mahadi finishes that explanation, and then so you guys now know how gnarly the river Styx is, and probably why those Shader Kai got super fucked up by Starspawn fucking memories from the depths of the Styx, and why that's basically like they're basically dredging like Chernobyl fucking nuclear waste.
Chernobyl
I'm glad
memories.
I casually jumped across it.
I know, I was actually fucking, my butthole took a bite out of my chair when you were like, when you were just like, I'm gonna just fucking, how can I run across this water? I'm like, bruh, what?
You know what? That pike means I can't not do it.
What a madman. All right. So Mahadi looks to you, Hamon, and you see his eyes move from your, like, making eye contact with you to obviously looking at the scar on the side of your face.
Yep.
And he smiles, and he smiles his big fucking toothy grin, and just laughs. Oh, it's even better in person. Yes, yes, yes. Oh. We need to have a conversation. All of you. Why don't you join me in the Infernal Rapture? Dinner on me. No contracts needed to be signed, I promise. You all can experience the wonderful benefits of the Infernal Rapture and the wonderful decadent food inside. But we need to have a conversation, you and I, Mr. Hamon.
I want to have this conversation for sure. I do have to ask though, Lulu. Are you willing to forgive this man? Demon, devil, whatever he is.
When you say devil, you watch as his face visibly like looks to you and kind of gives you a quick kind of like glance, but then, you know, his smile, his used car salesman smile goes back on.
Man, I can't believe I spent $8,000 on this piece of shit.
Yeah. Lulu takes a moment, grits her teeth, her tusks vibrate as she bites her lip.
I'm willing to forgive him. His actions may have been wrong, but in the end, giving me back to Zerial ended up sending me back to the material plane. And it allowing me to find you all. So in the end, it was a good thing. I guess. Right?
I don't think it was a good thing, but I think it was serendipitous. Now,
I think
this still has to weigh in our conversation.
bad actions can lead to good outcomes. That does not make them good actions.
Nor does it forgive it, no. But if Lulu is willing to forgive Mahadi for what he has done, I am willing to listen to Mahadi. And I believe he wants to include all of us in this conversation.
Oh, yes. You all must be extremely famished. I'm sure you haven't had a good hearty meal in many, many days, or however time works down here, you know. Come. Join me in the Infernal Rapture. I'll have our waiters and chefs make you the most delectable meal that you have ever experienced.
Honestly, I'd rather have garage food again.
Yeah, the garage had some great snacks.
Mahadi looks over his shoulder at the salamanders who have this, like, you know, fucking mechanics garage behind them. He says,
"Not that garage.
No weak sauce."
Oh, I am sorry. What do you mean by the garage? Is this a new village or a city that has, you know, appeared or spawned in the Avernus wastes? I have not heard of it. I usually know of all of these places.
It's pretty VIP. Only like the tippy top know about it.
Some may say it just kind of popped up out of nowhere.
You watch as he's visibly agitated by this. Like he has that kind of thing where he's just like, tapping his foot on the ground, just like, VIP, you say?
Mm-hmm.
You have to know people.
Glimmer, give me a persuasion check.
There's a list.
Can I assist? Can I assist his persuasion?
The wine selection in these places.
Yeah, he'll have advantage on this.
All right.
Perfect.
You've piqued his interest even with just the VIP fucking shit. Let me see what you fucking roll. Oh,
5!
Oh, I rolled a 5. It's a 20.
Disgustingly low.
He eyes you.
Excuse me.
Oh, I think I know what you mean. Oh, my good golden tiefling friend, you mean one of your newfangled spells that you have come up with. Yes, I have know of such things. Those ephemeral buildings that you can conjure up out of the nothingness. It's quite similar to what the Infernal Rapture is, and I admire that, but, that's no VIP.
Well, I mean, it is VIP because you're still not allowed in. You're not on the list.
Correct.
Immediately, like, his mouth, like, does the open and close like a fish.
To be fair, we still want to take your kind invitation and your own VIP lounge to discuss.
Of course. We would love to sample of your delicious yet inferior food.
We need to make sure it passes the test to be VIP.
There is a very visible, like, he cannot even hide it, just like that, like, eye twitch of his when you say that. He says, yes, come.
Please lead the way.
Yes, let's go to the Infernal Rapture. To the Infernal Rapture we go.
We're just styling a hottie right now.
So you guys, you follow him through the bazaar, through the Emporium. You see the same hobgoblin who paid you off to try to assassinate you, or try to assassinate him.
I look, as we approach, I'm going to disguise myself as.
You don't even look the same, dude.
Yeah, you already look different.
But I look close enough, right?
No, you look like a fuck. You have wings, motherfucker.
I know, but like,
glowy.
I want there to be no chance of him understanding that it's me. So I'm gonna disguise myself.
Give me a stealth. Give me a sleight of hand or stealth check.
You're just traveling with the same
sleight of hand or stealth. They're the same, so it doesn't really matter. Ooh, that's not great. Can I do it like behind the tent as we're walking up? Fine.
All right. So as he sees the group approaching, he recognizes the rest of the group and immediately goes back into his hut, puts a shop close sign up, and just closes the tent.
I will walk up as a. What am I gonna be? I'm gonna be a.
So what did you all do to this one?
Nothing.
I mean, nothing in particular. You know, as you just heard from Lulu, not exactly the greatest.
I'll be a bugbear. Bugbear in like plate armor. Yeah, and then I'll knock on the shop. Anyone home?
Job's closed.
But I hear you have possible jobs.
Job's closed. No such jobs. Go away.
Are you sure? I'm willing to do anything.
It's the wrong place to do that.
Yeah, I'll lean over to Ilya because I now realize she is not in on this. He paid us to kill Mahadi, and then we just took the money and told Mahadi.
It's a running gag.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's definitely a running gag.
The hobgoblin looks at you, looks you up and down. Bugbear, huh?
Yeah.
I hate bugbears. Just closes the door again.
Okay, he closes it. I'm gonna use Hat of Disguise, and I'm gonna become a. I don't know. Let's go fucking tiefling this time. Hello, is there anyone home?
Where'd the bugbear go?
He just saw him leave. He was very upset. Was wondering why.
Because the shop's closed.
Oh well, I tried. Go back
I
to
like
the
to
group.
think. I like to think, no matter what form, Aphelian's voice is exactly the same.
Yeah.
No, I changed it up. I have a 20 charisma. Thank you very much.
All right, so as you guys arrive at the front of the Infernal Rapture here, Mahadi, you watch as Mahadi like flourishes his hands, produces 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, including Sketty and Lulu, contracts, and then takes out.
You can't forget one for Churro.
Churro has no soul.
Yeah, Churro's like bound to me though. Right?
Churro has no soul. He doesn't count.
He is my soul.
Oh, he is part of Amon. And then he watches Mahadi's just. He looks at them and he just says, "I am a man of my word, and here you go, Void. Watch." And he just like snaps his finger, and a stamp appears in his hand, and he just goes ka-chunk, 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 and void on all of the contracts with your names on them. You are good to enter the Infernal Rapture. 1 free meal, all expenses paid. No strings attached.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
I'm not good at these. I'm bad at these.
Yeah,
I
he's
have
cool.
been curious to see what this meal actually tastes like. I've only experienced through smell before.
Oh yeah, who was it? Glimmer and Eclipsis were the ones who ate?
Yeah,
Sonya,
I said there's the angry nerd in the corner reading my book.
I think it was Hamon, Sonya, and Eclipsis.
But I didn't eat it though. I never signed the
Yeah.
contract. I was just there to basically chaperone.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, so Mahadi bows and says, and snaps his fingers. The contracts evaporate into smoke. Please follow me. He parts the tent flap, and immediately you smell the best food that you have ever smelled. Spices, like roast meats, vegetables, everything that you could imagine just assaults your senses. You
The moment
literally
we
just
go inside,
you go inside.
the moment we go inside, Ilya, like under her breath but loud, goes, kind of small, isn't it?
That's ironic because it's much bigger inside than it is outside. It's like
That's why I waited.
so it's ironically like you're obviously making fun of the space, but as you enter, it is much bigger. It is a tent that is 10 times the size of what it looked like it was on the outside. Mahadi directs you to a side area where he pulls another kind of curtain, a transparent, translucent curtain, where there is a large area filled with the most decadent-looking pillows. You can see there are incense burners wafting wonderful scents into the air. There are already about half a dozen servers at the ready with drinks. Immediately, Sonya, there's a drink in your hand as you enter here. And there's like one of those kind of like central tables with a bunch of cushions around it, and food already around the table. Appetizers ready to be eaten. And Mahadi bows and says, Please have a seat. We have a meal to eat, don't we?
So we can order whatever we'd like, yes?
Absolutely. The menu is yours.
I'm gonna pick the custom option, and I'm just going to order like 15 full courses, including a whole hog.
There's a eye twitch from Mahadi, but he snaps his fingers, and half of the half dozen servers head off into another chamber, and within moments arrive back with a whole hog with 3 of these halflings carrying it on their back as they plonk it down onto the table. Another table is brought to the side of you, Aphelion, as more meals are brought there. And then another side table, TV table, is brought there as a Hungry Man TV dinner is put there in front of you as well.
Churro snatches that one.
Yeah, I don't touch any of it.
As it's brought out, I go, That sounds good. I'll have the same thing.
Mahadi visibly eye twitches and like grin tweaks, just like snap or claps his hands. Please deliver these meals to our honored guests. Anybody else? You, my good Sonya, what would you like for a meal here?
Do you have any animals that are now extinct on the material plane?
Absolutely, we can make that work. This is my domain, Sonya. Of course I can get that for you. Extinct game, it's all yours.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right.
I have 2 of those.
Two of them.
Not everything. I'm not that.
Yes, the mates. Perfect choice. Hamon, I'm sure a man of the robe like you must only have the most sparse meals as you normally do. What would you like, my friend?
All I would like to have for dinner at this point, bring me a bottle of your finest red wine and a paella.
You have got it.
Oh, and also whatever the hell churro. Just
churro's face first in a hungry man. Fucking dinner.
No, he's already fine. Just.
My good golden tiefling friend, what would you like?
I say just rub off the label on churros. It says "hungry 4 man."
Red eyes. No, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just looking for like a BLT and a black coffee.
Of course, I love your simplicity. Yes, we'll get that delivered right away.
Does he glare at Ilya and Aphelion when he says that?
Yeah, there's definitely a fucking side eye at both of them. Eclipsis probably laughs.
Seeing the glare, Ilya raises her glass as a cheer to Aphelion.
Yeah, and Aphelion cheers back.
And then Eclipsis orders the same thing as Ilya and Aphelion.
Yeah.
With an exasperated sigh, all the food is delivered. And as you guys are eating, Mahadi smiles and he says, yes, please, waiters, we would like some private time. And the waiters all bow their heads and exit the cushion-lined room. The guest of honor is arrived. Please, if you don't mind finishing whatever you have in your mouths right now, I'm sure that you will enjoy the presence.
I don't have anything in my mouth because this food is just sitting here.
Well, just kind of finish his drink, and then kind of lean forward, do the whole like steepled hands in front of his face, and just watch.
My good Hamon, the mark on your face is interesting, as it was given to you by an agent of Asmodeus, who has been undercover within Zariel's ranks. Ears and eyes of the great Archduke of the Nine Hells. As I'm sure you are all aware by now, I too am one of his agents. And there's there's like a weird like so at this moment there's a weird like illusionary, almost what looks like a mirror flip as he suddenly changes forms.
Oh, you go full sicko tiger.
Yeah, he suddenly is like reversed into his Rakshasa form.
Well, I'm glad I didn't order the Rakshasa steak.
That would have been extremely offensive, and I may have been at your throat for that, but I will resist, because I am a gracious host. But as you know, I am the eyes and ears of Asmodeus here in Avernus. And your recent escapades have definitely attracted his attention, especially you, Hamon, tricking one of his agents into giving his blessing to you. Quite interesting. Quite interesting indeed, intriguing. And his eyes fall upon the sword at your hip, Aphelion. The retrieval of the sword of Zariel is an interesting piece on the board now as well. And he is curious about it. He snaps his fingers, and a curtain on the side of the room opens up. And there you see a shadowy figure, like standing 10, 15, 20 feet tall, amorphous, smoke-like.
It is good to see all of you here. Very, very nice indeed. Come on, you bear my mark. I'm proud of that. And we need to have a conversation. Things are accelerating at an interesting pace right now. And I am curious as to what you all have to play in it.
And we'll end the night there.
Oh boy.
I'll just leave the image right now as Hamon's still trying to kind of sit there with elbows on the table, peaked fingers in front of his face, leaning into it, very thoughtful, but the fingertips are shaking. And he's trying to keep his composure in front of this whole thing. Especially considering where he came from and where he is at now. This is something else.
I just realized I get to use. There's same guy that made this map, actual map, actually made an Infernal Rapture map as well. So.
Dude.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
Pog props. This guy is really, really.
Yo, Pog, my dog.
Big Pogs.
Poggers, my doggers.
Also,
I hate all of you.
Fair.
Also,
I use Twitch emotes in everyday conversation.
Okay, so random thing. One, awesome stuff tonight. Solid roleplay. Also, I just wanted to throw that. I've had that Shader Kai encounter for like a while in my. But yeah, because there was like an interesting thing where like if you read up on the Shader Kai, they're like, yeah, Shader Kai go to River Styx to dredge the bottom of the River Styx for souls.
So weird, but
It is. Yeah, that fits in that whole thing too. But,
Yeah, it makes sense. It's just D&D is weird.
Not to meme it, but the implications. How many souls are buried in the bottom of this river now who never actually make it to wherever they're supposed to go? It's just
they're just there. They're just cursed to live in the bottom of the River Styx forever.
But how do they experience that? It's just literally just enjoying the river mud of all time. I don't know.
Yeah, they're just crabs.
Yeah, no,
Great vibing, dude.
Crab rave intensified.
Dude, the bottom of the River Styx is just a blast.
The biggest rave of all time.
Oh,
I mean,
so,
the whole thing with the basically the most old ancient memories of souls are at the bottom in the silt of the.
And apparently some of them are star spawn.
Or
it's also,
my thought process on that is that if you stay down there long enough, your souls and memories amalgamate and mix it up enough to fall forth to some really fucked up eldritch weirdness.
Yeah, I was actually curious about that too, because just given the framework of how the Styx or the whole soul economy is supposed to work, what does that even mean for something that's been stuck down there? It's interesting. I don't know.
It's just souls that have been left that haven't made it that haven't been sucked up into a flying fortress or haven't been made into a soul corner.
Who've just been unlucky enough to make it that far.
Yeah,
that long.
Soul rejects.
They slowly sink to the bottom, I would imagine, and then just kind of stay down there.
Yeah,
I mean, souls have gravity, or souls have mass.
Or they're attracted to some. Oh, there's some force that could be gradually, attracts souls downward.
Yeah, maybe there's a soul magnet underneath the River Styx.
I think this is beyond our knowledge.
I think it's also beyond what we need.
This is literally beyond science.
Or it could be that they actually, I guess they would have to have mass no matter what. Either they're affected by gravity or they're affected by friction.
Or if you really want to go technical, they could be massless and affected by one of the weak or strong nuclear forces or electromagnetic force. Either way,
they absorb the water around them, and that's what pulls them down.
That could be as well. They gain mass by getting waterlogged.
I don't think any massless particles interact with mass directly like that, though. But then again, we're talking about hell.
Yeah, we are talking about hell. You're not wrong.
A demon did it, so
So, Neon, did you want to talk about the idea of yours?
If everyone is okay with that.
Yes.
I'm okay with ideas.
So it's the players are the 7 deadly sins.
Oh hell yeah!
I claim
Mhm.
sloth.
Ah,
It's
I was going to, but I didn't feel like it.
I'm not interested anymore.
I can't be sloth. I can't.
Yes. Yep.
Group of sloth.
Just yeah.
Do it.
it would be up to you guys whether you want to choose it or you want to roll to see who gets what sins.
I think
I want to roll.
I think rolling
I
would
think
actually be fun.
rolling is fun. Yeah. In which case, we roll a d7.
Yeah.
I'm
Of course, you have to order the sins
I'm
by
too many
having
pages
two.
in, dude.
in the.
I also, because do you think Derpy would want to be a part of it? I know it's on
If she
Thursdays.
hears this premise, yes.
Looks
I'll
like
talk to
envy
her
to
about
me.
Okay. I'm a number 3.
I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck I saw the Shader Kai thing because it wasn't in. It's in what's his name? Mordecai and Stone of Foes in terms of Shader Kai, where they're like they
Might be.
sometimes go to the 9 Hells and dredge the
Oh.
tributaries.
I've got 2 as well, so I guess
No, I'm 6.
6. Okay.
Well, Doug,
Yeah.
you have Wrath.
Okay.
Porkins, you have Pride.
So he's gonna
the
play
same
Sonya.
character.
Ah, sick.
That's funny because
even
that's
more
exactly
chatty,
what I
like, the
mentioned
most chat.
when we were talking about this.
Yeah.
It's just like
Sonya's executive pride.
Destroy, you got the one we talked about banning.
oh, are we? Oh yeah, that's the thing we were going to talk about. How do you guys feel about having lust?
I'll be down for that, dude.
No, lust
Oh,
is
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
just-
you can lust after things too. It doesn't just have to be.
Yeah.
It
It
doesn't
doesn't
have to be
have to
sexual.
be. It doesn't have to be like.
So now you can play a
Ultra
character who wants to pick up all the objects.
Yeah,
Yes,
you character who
I-
wants to fuck donuts. Yeah.
No, straight up, I'm going to play a character that is horny as hell but doesn't like
Oh.
people. Just fucks inanimate objects. That's it.
I
Horny
that
as hell,
guy.
but doesn't have a penis.
All right, I did find this was from that encounter with the Shader Kai was from me reading up on Shader Kai from Mordecai's Tome of Foes. Sediment of memory. Shader Kai are very interested in mental silt at the bottom of the river Styx. Holds the memories and identities of lost souls. Any adventurer who travels to the 9 Hells to procure a vial of this powder will likely draw the attention of Shader Kai, who will attempt to steal it or barter for it. Adventurers might bring it to the Raven Queen. Basically they're really interested in silt. So I was just like, fuck it, let's make an encounter where there's some Shader Kai at the riverbed.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it worked.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh, Chuckles, you have Envy.
Oh, yeah, I can work with that.
Pride and envy in the same room.
And
Hell yeah.
Skuz, you have Sloth.
Everybody's jealous.
Rolling last gets sloth.
And then, are we doing the Gestalt? The Gestalt?
That is up to you guys.
So, yeah, go a little more in detail. What is the framework of all this?
Gestalt, the framework of the campaign.
Or just what is the setting? We're the sins, but what do we do?
What does that mean?
Yes. So it's I have a thing typed up. So I will just post that.
I'm gonna end this stream and then talk about this.
Okay.
All right. Thank you guys for hanging out. What's up, Wolfgang? Thank you for being here for the end of this. Buzzcam version 6.9 is out of here. I'm about to chat with my home. Got this bit. Peace out, guys. Bye bye.